Welcome to episode 220 of Snobcast.
So excited to be here today.
Are you excited?
I'm very
You
excited.
should tell your fucking face.
Wow. We're already starting with attacks.
Yeah.
We're 3 seconds in and already it's my fucking face this. Welcome to Snobcast with our asshole host, Al Pacino.
Hi.
Oh, who invited this guy?
Al Pacino was played by Chef Tom today.
Thank you.
And we have Hype Man Steve.
Can I be Ray Liotta?
Sure. If you want to be Ray Liotta.
Isn't he like fucking ugly?
Well, I mean,
He's all right.
He's like classically ugly.
He's
Yeah.
like, for the 90s, he was okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you know, he didn't look that bad in Goodfellas.
Anyways,
I would suck Ray Liotta's dick. That's
Oh.
the man that would suck Ray Liotta's dick is the one and only, our good friend, Emile Corey. Welcome. And do you want to introduce your friend to us first?
Your Mexican slave, the guy who picks up the berries and the strawberries. Por favor, Jorge, present yourself.
You want to introduce the gardener?
And the fixer of this cabin.
Je vais aller sans les écouteurs parce que honnêtement, c'est trop fucké dans ma tête.
Les écouteurs sont 14 fois la taille de ta tête. Tu peux
I know, mais j'aime ça, bro. J'ai l'air de fucking LL Cool J without the guns.
Lick your lips.
What's up, guys? Ça, c'est Jacob and Emile. Vous me connaissez. Les écouteurs vont faire what the fuck?
You see, what about it? I wanted Emile to introduce you, but I guess you didn't listen to me.
No.
So
No, I know, but why would I be introducing him?
I don't know, because I feel like you guys are like attached to the hip now.
To the hip, okay. Mesdames et messieurs, Jacob and Emile.
Yes.
Oh my God, yes. Thank
No
you.
more Echeverria.
No more
Okay, but
Echeverria.
so are we dropping Echeverria?
Ouais, c'est fini, c'est dead Echeverria. Ben, c'est pas dead, là, Echeverria, mais the whole family, gone.
What's your full name?
It's Jacob Ospian Echeverria.
Yeah, I remember trying to put that on the Comedy Lounge poster,
Oh my God.
and people were like, "Is it 2 R's? Is it 2 A's? Is it 2 E's?"
Is
I don't
it a
even know.
sponsor?
When you're typing it in, autocorrect is going crazy.
Yeah, yeah. But I did notice that you dropped the.
Ouais, je l'ai enlevé parce que c'était trop long comme nom de famille, puis c'était comme une béquille. C'était vraiment une béquille que when people present me, people are like, "Oh shit, Echeverria, what is that?" Because Ospian, we don't give a fuck. Seriously. Every time I give my origins on stage,
Yeah.
it's always the Latino thing or the Arab. Comme t'es arabe, libanais, latino, je suis aussi arménien, fait comme c'est une sorte de couscous.
Mais tu
That's a true thing. Au Québec, surtout
Don't give
dans
a
le
fuck.
côté francophone,
Yeah.
les Arméniens sont invisibles.
Puis en plus c'est marqué genre on the 15 every year.
Every
Je
year,
me
je me
souviens. And people are like, ouais, moi aussi, mais c'était au plein d'Abraham, pas en Arménie, quand C'est
C'est
vrai.
fucking vrai que les Arméniens, au milieu francophone, les Québécois, je pense qu'ils savent même pas. They don't even know that Armenian people exist.
Oui, je dis que c'est les Arméniens. Fait comme, tu veux dire que c'est un synonyme pour arabe? Non. It's Armenian. Europe de l'Est.
C'est vrai qu'est-ce que tu dis que je pense qu'ils les voient pas parce qu'ils vont pas comme des écoles avec des Arméniens.
Yeah.
Because they all go to Sagro Parup.
They go to
No, but they're
Caroun.
no, they're all
I know someone who went there.
they're all.
Yeah,
Sur
you
par
do.
exemple?
Yeah.
Il y a pas de Québécois qui vont à Cégep Vanier. Tu
Non,
les
c'est
rencontres
vrai.
pas
Non.
tous les Arméniens.
Non.
You know?
But the high school, it's sur Pagob, Arménie, Québec, and
Alex Monoghan.
génocide de...
How do you know that?
Laval Western.
Yeah, hein?
Laval Western.
Laval Catholic.
No,
No,
they went to
Oh,
school.
that's
with
okay.
Well,
Catholics.
about Catholic,
It's
it's
your
Greek,
people.
Italians,
Yeah.
Portuguese,
It's
Yeah.
your people.
And Italians.
and Italians. Yeah.
And Italian.
I forgot.
Spruchits with more
It's
Italian.
like the first.
Italians.
Even the principal is
Greek.
like, what the fuck did you...
Okay, guys, today, I don't know, we're going to learn something.
We're gonna...
Treat things.
Oh my god! Imagine that. Okay, I was actually talking to somebody about that today. I hate it when people refuse to like get words right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
tree?
people that's instead of saying
Yeah.
specially,
Yeah.
they like to say especially.
Or espresso.
Espresso. It's because it's
No.
Italian. It's but especially.
Especially.
Especially when, especially. What
no,
are
that's bullshit. Who the fuck says especially?
I never heard that.
Like how hard?
I've heard people say
The
that.
only place I've
Jesus
seen that written is like on a breakfast place. It's like especially.
Especially.
You know?
And we should burn this place down. I
Yes.
hope it gets COVID.
No, but people, I've heard a couple of people saying
No.
especially.
Il y a des mots que ils font ça puis ça me fait capoter because it's like fucking say the word.
Wait, so you
Guy
should know
asks
that.
you a
What
question.
word would Anthony Bourdain always fuck up?
Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah.
Why'd you say it like
What
you're
was the word
Why
that
did you
you-
say like you're a Parisian?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, you should know that. I cross my legs for people.
Cigarette in his mouth.
I lit up a cigarette now.
I have no
Particularly.
idea.
He would say always
Particularly.
particularly. He was unable to not say particularly.
Well, it's like some people can't get like inanimate right. They
Well,
say
what-
like
what do they
intimate.
Oh, it's true. You work
I've
in a
heard people
hospital,
say
that's why.
intimate. Intimate and inanimate.
Oh, this is such an intimate object.
Yeah, it's such an intimate. Look at that intimate body.
Mais une affaire qu'Anthony Bourdain était capable de dire, c'est faire un nœud! Boom, boom, boom!
This one hit me in the dick.
But I had a huge talk with Emile about Anthony Bourdain, and I was making jokes about him because
He's dead.
He was
He's dead.
masturbating and he
Is
was
that,
like,
what,
this
is
is
that
my-
what happened?
Probably.
C'est vraiment ça?
I could see that.
Come on.
He killed himself. He committed suicide.
Yeah, I
but
know.
Not masturbating, of course
Tu
not. But
penses-
the technique that he was using is a technique that people use to
Comme
masturbate.
mierda, boss. Tu penses vraiment qu'il s'est juste... Tu penses qu'il s'est juste asphyxié? Bro, ce gars-là s'est donné la meilleure crosse de toute sa vie. Il s'est dit, je suis en France, c'est une crise de belle suite. Pull a whack.
Actually, you know what? That might make sense.
Mais
Mais
oui.
d'un autre côté, je sens qu'Anthony Bourdain est tellement boss qu'il s'est jamais masturbé de sa vie.
À chaque fois qu'il pensait, il faisait juste se couper les veines, les poignets, juste...
Il fait juste prendre un couteau de chef, le frotter contre son pénis. Puis
là, il regardait sa queue, puis il était comme, ouais, elle est circoncise, c'est correct. Je peux pas aller plus loin que ça.
on va aller au Népal manger avec des fermiers.
Fait que moi, j'ai eu la question, c'est quoi la pire affaire? Un père qui se suicide ou un père absent?
Oh.
Parce qu'Anthony Bourdain, il s'est suicidé quand sa fille elle avait quel âge?
12.
Mais
12.
puis il était pas absent.
Puis il était un père absent?
Wow,
Relativement.
2 for 1.
Ah ouais?
Mais je veux dire, physiquement absent.
So
mais
you
pas-
like losers, huh? Your idols are losers, right?
You wanna talk about fucking losers? Il était un père absent physiquement. Like,
Yeah.
yes, he was always traveling.
Ouais.
But I feel
But
from what you were reading.
his spirit was in the
he was
house with the dog.
In between heroin shots.
Yeah, and cocaine.
Actually,
He
no,
was
he stopped
thinking-
doing heroin before.
He
he
was
had a
taking
kid.
heroin?
Ouais, oui.
Mais c'était un gros
ouais.
cocaïnomane.
Yeah.
Il était addict à l'héroïne. ouais,
Mais
pendant-
c'était un chef.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Oh.
Hey, shit.
If I have to make fucking chicken parm one more time.
One more fucking time.
I'm gonna shoot this whole tablespoon and a half of heroin in me.
And he did.
Mais imagine-toi, dans toutes les écoles culinaires, c'est comme, OK, là, on va apprendre les omelettes, mais avant, on va apprendre comment faire des belles lignes. OK!
Mais il y a des, il y a des métiers que c'est comme ça.
De quoi?
No, it's like that. No, not that they learn, but like they're more prone to drug use.
Chefs.
Yeah,
Chefs,
chefs,
yeah.
more
Yeah, cooking, yeah.
90% of them smoke.
Yeah, you've worked in
I've worked
in a
in
kitchen.
9 years
You've
in
seen it?
restaurants.
Oh,
I
really?
worked 9 years in restaurants, Italian restaurant, Enoteca Mozza, pizzeria
Ah,
moderna.
okay, yeah.
Ah,
Oh.
grazie.
You
Oh.
have to say it with
Bienvenue,
the accent,
bienvenue.
right? This guy can't say a single word without a fucking accent. Pourquoi il sort tout le temps l'accent?
But he does it well.
I don't know what you're talking about, okay?
So what's that- is that your best Sofia Vergara?
The what?
That what you just did?
The Italian?
No, that was Italian or
No, that was... Hey,
That was-
por
that-
favor, señor,
exactly.
Giron,
It
yeah,
sounded like
right.
Sofia Vergara.
No, but he can't
Who's
say...
Sofia Vergara?
Vergara.
What?
So
Vergara.
you guys have been
We
saying
almost-
actor
we almost lost
names
all this
like
equipment.
You've been speaking English, Jacob. 50% of what you're
Oh
saying.
wait, tu m'as dit Sofia Vergara, my eye was like, oh my, it's twitching.
But I respect it because there's not a... Let's say he can't say pizzeria. He has to say pizzeria.
Pizzeria, yeah.
Yeah. He likes pronouncing the.
beautiful.
But,
It's beautiful,
but
it's a beautiful
something
thing.
like sometimes people they ils pognent le petit mot puis ça me fait chier comme j'animais le show de Joe Alain au Club Soda puis Mike Ward était sur le show fait qu'on est dans les loges on est en train de parler et il me demande
Mike Ward, ça c'est le
Mike
gars
Ward,
qui,
yeah.
qui avec Jérémy, non?
ouais Jérémy,
Okay,
Jérémy
All right,
Cédrica puis il y en a un prochain là
Yeah.
il y a tout le temps quelqu'un mais je t'arrête d'y parler puis il me demandait où j'avais voyagé puis récemment puis je dis je suis allé voir ma famille au Colorado puis là il fait what? Là j'ai dit je me sens déjà mal de l'avoir dit puis il a commencé à me ramasser pendant 15 minutes parce qu'il riait de moi et comme it's Colorado not Colorado puis j'étais comme ok diabetic guy
Il y a du monde qui l'amène comme over the top quand il dit
like Jacob.
Yeah,
But me, like, I like to say a lot of accent with some words, but some words need to have accents.
Yeah.
Ouais.
Like
Yeah.
when I hear French people or other people saying like El Salvador, no, El Salvador.
Yeah.
That's it.
Ouais.
See the
Practice.
the R roll.
I
Five
saw.
You saw, it sounded like a door stopper.
Like
Une taqueria.
yeah, like it's like a doorstopper.
Taqueria.
Quand c'est une taqueria. Une
Non.
taqueria.
Mais c'est comme si quelqu'un te dit hey man, sérieux, le humus de ta mère est délicieux. Toi, tu vas le stabber, le ressusciter et le restabber.
Ouais, parce que je peux pas. Le mot humus. Je préfère que tu te. Premièrement, ne t'associe pas à ma culture.
Ouais, c'est ça.
Si tu vas dire humus, je veux même pas que tu goûtes le hummus. Ça, c'est de un. Je veux même pas que tu regardes le fucking hummus.
Ouais.
Quand tu marches dans la fucking épicerie, tu restes loin du hummus si je veux dire humus.
Tu peux pas rentrer au Adonis.
Mais tu vois, tu le dis avec un A. Hummus.
C'est hummus.
Yeah.
But that's how he says
hummus.
it. It's like when he says his last name. It's not Khoury.
Khoury.
Oh, Khoury.
It's like
Yeah. No, it's good. No,
Yeah,
I'm not
the
against
Oh, you
it.
meant like
I
hummus.
don't want any bad blood. I'm not against the way people say things.
No jazz hands.
Oh, yeah.
Except for what was the word?
Especially.
Especially
That's fucking that and tree. It's not three
1, 2,
times.
3.
one,
I
two, three.
hate the three
Ah, yeah.
times.
Brother.
3. Mais c'est quand même-
brother,
Brother.
Moi, c'est
mother.
Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale? Fort Lauderdale.
For Lauderdale.
Yeah, Fort Lauderdale.
It's like Little Italy.
Little Italy.
What's
Little
beautiful about
Italy.
Jacob is sometimes we're recording the podcast, we're talking to each other, and I'll just slip a word in English, and you'll just stare at me, and
No,
you'll
no,
see
no.
like one of his eyes starting to...
We're doing the podcast. It's like high roller table. I'm like, what? But I don't know how to say it.
Just like we went to the casino and there was a high roller table, and
What?
then I just realized on his face he's just staring
I
at
looked
me,
at him like-
and he's still trying to process it.
I'm like, high roller. Like I'm a retard. Like I'm a Bigfoot. High roller. But have you ever worked in Italian restaurants?
Well, not personally. I've eaten in a bunch of them.
He's like, personally, no, but I've
He's
eaten.
eaten a bunch of them, and his father has collected envelopes and a bunch of them.
Okay,
Oh wow.
but have you ever went to a restaurant that you know the cooks?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and generally
They
they're
don't
Italians.
they don't do cocaine.
They don't do cocaine, but they're Italian, right?
Or Pakistan.
Or
But
Pakistan.
the
Pakistani.
Italian,
Yeah.
the Italian restaurant is the exception to
Yeah.
the rule. You know what? Because it's always a family business.
Yeah.
So it's rare that I feel like the son will be snorting cocaine in front of his grandma.
Yeah. If anything,
Shut the fucking spaghetti!
She's making the cannelloni with the white powder. No, this is for me. It's not for the dessert.
So I feel like that's the only exception.
no, I never. I mean, I've never seen. Not that I worked in restaurants like all the time, but I mean, I've personally never seen like drug abuse in a restaurant.
Tom worked in an Asian restaurant.
I worked at an Asian. Oh,
Asian
wait a
a
second.
Japanese restaurant.
Yeah.
Takashi.
Takashi.
Just
Yes.
imagine.
Japanese restaurant.
The only white guy.
The
Huh?
only,
First
the
job
only
like
white
that.
guy, the only
you're the only
non-Vietnamese guy.
And you were slinging sushi?
It wa-
Non-Vietnamese?
I would,
in a
yeah,
Japanese
because a
restaurant?
Japanese
Yeah.
restaurant, everybody was Vietnamese, and everybody was fucking power drinking every night.
Yeah, because it was a bring
Yeah.
your own wine.
It was
Oh, wait,
it was
it's a
Chivas.
Japanese restaurant? It's a Japanese
C'est
restaurant?
du tapas japonais.
C'est japonais. ok.
Ouais.
Parce que j'imaginais
Ils sont
juste.
tous des Vietnamiens.
Ok.
Puis ils buvaient tout du Chivas avec du
Ah, Chivas.
iced green tea.
It was actually
Oh, so it
amazing.
was
though.
sick.
It was
Yeah, it was
actually
sick.
amazing.
Yeah, yeah,
Seriously?
Yeah.
Trust me, we had some
That
nights
doesn't
there.
sound bad.
We've had some
Yeah.
nights.
Puis ils barrent les portes. And
And
let's
it
go.
becomes a karaoke bar.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is on Jean Talon, but that's
Yeah.
all we could say.
That's all.
Yeah.
You said the name of the restaurant,
Its
the address,
location.
that's all we
The
can say.
address.
Yeah.
And you can ask for Billy.
You can ask for Billy.
That's all.
Very,
closed.
very good. Bring your own wine.
Okay, still
Which
open?
Yeah.
Still open,
Still
yes.
open.
Yeah,
Yes.
bro.
Yeah.
Depuis même pendant la pandémie, we're open. Come in. We're gonna lock the doors.
Yeah.
COVID test?
I mean, in restaurants, what they do is usually the booze that they keep in the kitchen. Ils achètent des bouteilles spéciales qui s'est
Yeah.
fait comme un demi comme jello dedans. It's like a gelatin kind of. They put like an agent to make it like a gel, so you can't drink it from the bottle.
Okay.
Like you don't want to drink it. It's like thick
It's-
saliva.
And it's too bad there's not a camera because they're like
Yeah,
drinking
like this.
saliva.
Une chance qu'on n'a pas des caméras parce que I look like I'm getting a one-person bukkake.
What was the point of that? What the hell was the point of that story?
They don't because it's hard to drink in restaurants. It's hard to drink in restaurants because they give you like thick booze. Imagine drinking
what?
booze. Yeah.
Tom, I think you went really off course on this.
Well, that's
one
what
now.
I'm saying in that restaurant it happened, but in most in most restaurants it's regulated when they keep booze in the kitchen.
Yeah.
It has to be like a thick kind of booze, so you can't really drink it.
Just for our viewers, the question was: has anybody worked in a restaurant?
But we deviated from that.
Perfect, yeah.
Okay.
We deviated from that. Keep
Okay.
fucking
Steve
with it.
is
It's
not.
called a tangent. Fuck.
But I think in every restaurant they're not legal.
No.
Like they're not doing legal stuff.
No,
Even
no.
everybody. The only people I think it's the French people, but still like Russian, Italian, all the mafia, they come and they're like, we're gonna do business. Like, qu'est-ce que vous avez à faire? Moi, là, si je peux faire mes tourtières, tout est beau, là. I think so. Mais sérieusement, parce que,
Un Québécois exceptionnel.
but, like, at all the restaurants that I worked, because I worked in so many restaurants, just one. And
But you were a waiter?
I did busboy, runner, bar
Okay.
service, dishwasher, and waiter.
He's
I did
seen
all.
it all,
I was
people.
there for 9 years.
Oh shit.
And
Oh
I
shit, at
worked
the same restaurant?
No, in other restaurants, but
But
yeah.
that one.
Anyways,
Yeah.
No, because there was. Il y a eu beaucoup d'affaires. Comme c'est pas legit, bro. Comme nous, les
C'est jamais très legit un resto en passant.
Non, mais regarde, pas ce restaurant, mais les autres restos où j'ai travaillé, yo, la première année, toutes les bouteilles d'alcool, à la place de les jeter, ils prenaient l'étiquette, ils prenaient les bouteilles, ils les mettaient dans le four pendant à peu près 15-20 minutes, ils les ressortaient, puis ils enlevaient l'étiquette pour les mettre dans les autres bouteilles pour pas payer les taxes de l'étiquette de la SAQ.
Ouais.
Ça, c'est dans les autres restaurants où je travaillais, pas les autres. En tout cas. Fait que, mais il y a plein de shit que c'était ça. Il y a même un resto où j'ai travaillé.
Ça coûte cher, man. Ça
Oui,
les coûte
c'est
plus cher
fucking
que
cher.
nous autres, les acheter.
ouais.
Attends, il y avait un resto où je travaillais. OK, comment ils nous enculaient, là, les patrons, là. C'est même pas des jokes, là. Nous, on payait les transactions. Fait que chaque client qui paye avec des cartes, nous, on doit payer la transaction. Mais à un moment donné, il y a quelqu'un qui s'est fait renvoyer. Fait qu'ils ont appelé les normes du travail. Puis les normes du travail sont venues. Les serveurs recevaient des chèques de 3 000 $.
Holy shit.
Mais ça, c'est le restaurant qui devait payer parce que ça a été tout rétroactif.
Ok.
Tu sais, on va dire pendant 5 ans, ils font ça.
Ouais.
Mais les autres, ils reculent pendant comme 7 ans.
Oh,
Genre
shit.
comme, ça va faire 5 ans que vous avez fait ça. Mais dude, c'est des millions de transactions.
Oh.
Jesus.
Ouais.
Yeah.
Yo, il y a même des fois mais ça c'est un autre resto où je travaillais. J'ai travaillé au Guatemala longtemps. Et mais yo, il y a même even the chicken. Like for example, the chicken when you defrost the chicken, it has to defrost in the fridge, not outside. Bro, il y a déjà une amende de 20 000 $.
Yeah.
Puis qu'est-ce qui est arrivé la semaine?
The chicken dans le parking.
Ouais, non, la semaine d'après, c'est dans le parking. You wanna make me pay? Sur le hood de toutes les Audi, bro. Juste
Oh
Chicken carcasses.
Yeah.
Chicken
Everywhere.
carcasses.
because
Everywhere.
it's too hard to stay alive if you try to be legal because
Ouais.
there's too many norms.
Ouais.
And now with fucking
It's fucking impossible.
it's impossible.
Yeah.
The margins are already razor thin.
Ouais.
So imagine if you have to pay this extra for the waiters, this, that. So it's understandable. At
Well,
some
just
point.
today, I went to a Darling on Saint Laurent.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You don't like it?
No, I do. But I went to Darling. I had nothing else to do. What do I eat today on a Monday?
No, you know what I do all my days?
What are you doing, bro?
I walk in parks and I'm trying to find place to piss because they won't let me in
my
any
God.
cafes, any restaurant. I come in, they see my face like Mexican, get the fuck out.
Si jamais t'as besoin des culottes d'incontinence,
Des culottes d'incontinence, c'est quoi ça?
des diapers.
Oh shit.
What the hell's incontinence? Is that a word?
When you're in,
Incontinence is,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you're
When you're in
more
Okay, guys,
Continent.
you know what? Just forget it.
when you're
that's not the word. I'll go for it.
there's incontinent, no? Isn't it that?
yeah.
Incontinent.
Incontinent.
Not incompetent.
Not
That's a different
confidence.
word.
Je suis pas sûr.
Emile est en
Parce
train
qu'on
de
déjà
débla-
décrit pour plusieurs mots. What was that word that I said? Anyways, there's a bunch of words that I
Patient.
Moi, qu'est-ce que j'aime en ce moment?
Patient.
Moi, qu'est-ce que j'aime, c'est
Patient.
que ici, vous le ramassez, mais au podcast, lui, il ramasse parce que moi, les mots, je dis le maison, puis il me dit, hey, esti d'Arménien.
Oh my god. En passant, ton podcast là, incroyable.
Yeah, that's why you're here, pretty much.
Yeah.
Not because we wanted to have you on again.
It's
Emile.
because we need.
By the way, I
it's-
just need to point it out.
Yeah.
I told my girlfriend yesterday that we're coming to record the podcast. She's like, "Didn't you do it 3 weeks ago?" I'm like, "Yeah, I did." I wonder why they're inviting me back.
You
Like,
did it
that's
3
what
weeks
you-
ago.
No, you didn't. Not 3
No.
weeks
When
ago.
was it?
It was.
Well-
We were still.
no, it
We were
was,
still recording
Jesus,
at
it
home.
was like Christmas.
Yeah, it was like.
No,
Christmas.
we were still recording at home.
Yeah, we did it the distant one.
The distant
on Anchor, on the app.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I really just wanted Jacob to come.
Yes.
So thanks, Emile, for bringing Jacob.
All right, thank you.
Have
a
so
nice.
But let's be honest. Like your girlfriend hates me.
Hates you?
Yeah.
She doesn't hate you. She dislikes you, but she
No. Her girlfriend hates
everyone, right? Yeah. She's jealous of our relationship. She's for sure jealous of your relationship.
I got scared.
God. She thinks we're gay.
Yeah.
I got scared when I saw her at Apple, man. I got scared with that time that I came. I don't know, or wherever I saw you.
Yeah.
Where
that place.
Well, we've already kind of said
it. I saw her and I was like a bit intimidated to go say hi because she was dealing with somebody and it wasn't going well with that somebody. So at one point she called me. She's like, "Hey, how are you?" I'm like,
yeah, but she flips.
Hello?
She flips. So we're not. And I feel like we connect in that part. We're not the most approachable people.
Yeah.
In general. Okay, you don't look at us. Sorry, like these people are filled with warmth.
By the way, he wanted to still do Zoom on podcasts because he was like, "Let's stay distance." I'm like,
"Look at this, yo!" I was telling him I have fucking COVID up my ass, and he's like, "Come over to my house. We need to do the podcast." I'm like, "Your daughter is going to die for 6 viewers,
bro."
Hey, mais après ça va aller viral.
Un jour.
I'll make another baby.
Oh my god. She hears this 20 years from now.
I think my father was an asshole.
Absentee father or whatever.
My kid, yeah.
The good news is she's going to write a book and make a lot of money.
Yeah.
It was all worth it.
If she's listening to this, cancel your father, please.
He said retard in this podcast. Boom, c'est fait.
Non, mais sérieux, Norita, si t'écoutes ça, tu peux dire au monde que je te battais. J'ai déjà fait à peu près 150 000 là-dessus.
Oh shit, speaking into existence.
So how long have you been with your girlfriend, Emile?
3 years.
3 years. You guys love each other?
Yeah, she's the one.
Mazel tov.
Every day, she's the one.
She's the one.
Fait qu'il dit de même tout le temps.
Tout le temps.
So he like kind of rolls his eyes.
Moi, tu sais qu'est-ce que j'adore d'Emile? Emile, c'est mon frère, OK? Je donnerais ma vie pour ce gars-là, mais à chaque fois que je fais « Ah, puis comment ça va avec ta blonde? » Fait que là, j'étais avec mon père, puis je fais... Fait que là, le lendemain, on t'arrête de parler, je fais comme « Yo, t'as-tu vu ta blonde aujourd'hui? Ouais, c'était comment? Yo, tu sais qu'est-ce qu'il a fait de mon père? » Là, je fais comme « Motherfucker! »
Puis toi, Jacob, you're married or you have a girlfriend? C'est compliqué.
Married.
You're
He's
married.
a bastard.
The poor kid, honestly.
Bro, I have PCU et ça existait même pas le PCU, OK? What marriage? With what money, bro?
I know, that makes sense. No, c'est correct.
Quoi, un live sur Instagram?
Ouais.
We're getting married! 2 viewers! Nice!
Somebody stood up and clapped.
Mais on pense plus au mariage, c'est plus pour nos parents. Même, tu vois, j'ai fait baptiser ma fille, puis c'est vraiment parce que moi, je voulais rien savoir.
Mais la même chose avec ma nièce. Ma soeur n'est pas mariée.
Okay.
Puis, ils sont pas mariés, les deux. Puis, elle a fait le baptême pour la famille.
It's for the... And
They should get married, though. I mean, I want to go to their wedding.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
man.
She's gonna... How many years she's been with the...
ça fait comme... I don't know, like
really?
No, but look,
10 years, maybe.
But look, my girlfriend, his dad, he was 19 years with the same woman.
Same girl. She just turned 22.
And they got married like 4 years ago.
And
they were 19 years together, and they got married after 19 years.
That's cool.
Maybe they were just thinking about it.
Yeah, they
Hey, no, Jacob doesn't want to rush things. You know, they've been
Yeah.
together for 7 years.
19
See where it
We've been
goes.
together 6 years, yeah. 6 years.
6 years, that's cool.
6 years, but we think about marriage, but more like I told my girlfriend, like, I don't want the religious stuff. I want the big ass party. That's what I want.
Exactly. You want the alcohol and the food
I want
and the family.
Yeah.
Play Sandstorm on the...
I want everything. Yeah.
What's that?
That's a thing at weddings.
Play Sandstorm? It's going to be at Steve's wedding.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Steve's
I'll
wedding.
tell you that.
Just a
Man.
loop.
Just a loop. Sandstorm,
Yeah.
and the greatest hits of Goga Sekulic.
Go Sekulic.
Yeah.
Sandstorm, c'est
See,
Metallica.
not
Ou c'est...
Non, c'est Darude.
Darude.
C'est une chanson... well, anyways.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
OK. Mais oui.
Yeah.
Mais oui, bro. Donnez-moi du
dry ice.
speed. Come on. Give me that shit. Yo, moi, j'ai pris du speed dans ma vie. Tabarnak, c'était le fun. Là. Jesus.
For real?
Wow. Yeah, bro. One time I went to a festival. I went to Toronto for Veld Festival.
Oh.
I went over there. Bro, it was amazing. But it was the first time that I was taking speed. So I had like fucking 18 speed in my pocket.
Oh my God.
The first day, I just take one.
The second day.
After 45 minutes, I'm like, it's like, c'est fini, bro. Pour 14 heures, mon ex m'avait perdu. J'étais parti pour 14 heures, là. J'étais parti, bro. J'étais à Toronto. Je suis allé à Chicago, puis je suis revenu en 14 heures. Ça va aucun bon sens. It was crazy. The second day, I'm like, je prends un speed, ça fait pas effet après 45 minutes, parce que, bro, ça te pète pas, est-ce que comment? J'attends 1 heure, 2 heures, je fais, OK, j'en prends un autre. J'en prends un autre, ça fait rien, bro. Là, il est 8 heures le soir, et le festival finit à 10 heures. Je fais, tu sais quoi? I'm gonna take another one like it's time now. Je le prends. Puis pendant que je suis en train de checker le show, c'est Sébastien Ingrosso. C'est amazing. Mais moi, ça fait juste...
I just saw his face. The way you said the name.
C'était Sébastien qui était gros, là.
Ingrosso.
Bon, ça commence à kick in, mais là, je commence à suer sur place. Puis je fais, oh my God, je vais pas bien. Fait que là, je commence à boire de l'eau. Puis j'avais un 1 litre. Fait que là, je bois. Puis je fais, yo, je vais pas bien. Puis je bois 1 litre. Puis je suis pas capable d'aller pisser. J'ai bu 1 litre. Là, je fais, tu sais quoi? Faut que je sue. Fait que je prends un autre litre. Puis je suis juste en train de danser. Puis je bois. Mais je suis comme, yo, ça me fuck. Puis je suis pas bien. Je suis plein. Bro, j'ai vomi 2 litres d'eau. Mais scary movie. Juste... Ça revolait.
Sur la scène?
Non.
OK.
Non. Sur ma blonde. Sur ma blonde, elle est en avant de moi. Elle était comme, it's kind of wet. It's refreshing.
It feels so good.
It's still cold.
Le show finit, mais nous, on peut pas rester parce que moi, je travaille le lendemain à 10h le matin en tant que serveur.
Sérieux, peut-être une mauvaise idée de la 3e pilule.
The worst idea. I drove 6 hours, Toronto till Montreal, on speed. I was on the highway. I was seeing people walking on the side of the highway. And my ex-girlfriend, she was... comme, pas qu'elle faisait une psychose, mais l'effet du speed.
I went to serve pizzas. My girlfriend's dead body was in the car.
I just left on the road.
Elle faisait pas une psychose, mais j'ai regardé et j'entendais juste... She was all right, you know? Sucking my dick while I was just trying.
Normal symptoms, foam out of her mouth, but just, the usual.
Mais elle
I can't believe this.
Elle me dit, yo, mets la musique, je me sens pas bien, fait que je mets la musique au max, puis elle est en train de faire ça, puis moi, je suis en train de conduire, je suis comme, yeah, it's alright, puis elle fait, Jacob, c'est-tu normal? She had like ants on her fingers, elle avait des fourmis, elle sentait des fourmis, puis elle me disait, t'es-tu correct? Je fais, ouais, elle me disait, je suis correct, je sens des fourmis, je fais, inquiète pas, c'est normal, c'est l'effet du speed. Moi, c'est la première fois que je prends du speed.
Comme un pro.
Ouais, moi, je suis comme, listen to Dr. Ospian.
Taking initiative.
J'y disais, inquiète pas, c'est correct. Il fait comme, merci de me réconforter. Moi, toute ma tête full of ants. Ça faisait juste comme ça. Puis j'étais en train de conduire comme ça. J'étais comme, I'm not gonna say anything. Puis je me suis rendu jusqu'à Montréal, puis j'ai fait un 12 heures de shift.
Tout de suite.
Bro, OK, ça finit à genre 10h30. On est allé manger une pizza. Ah, man, c'était atroce. Bro,
T'as conduit le soir?
J'ai conduit le soir.
Fucking
That's
shit,
fucked up,
man.
yeah.
He has so many of these stories, by the way. He has so many of these stories where he fucking
take drugs.
fucks a girl, whatever, takes drugs, fucking does like parties all night, and then it's always the story's always
The next day?
I'm working at 7 a.m. and then fucking driving from fucking God knows where to get there on time.
Mais je sais que c'est à cause que j'ai trop d'énergie, fait que quand je prends des drogues de même, it's the worst.
C'est quand la dernière fois que t'en as pris?
Du speed?
Oh no, like drugs that are like,
very high. The
Yeah.
last drug that I took was acid, and it was like
shit.
j'ai 28. It was 4 years ago. I was at Burning Man.
Oh, you went to Burning Man?
Yeah, I went to Burning Man.
How was that experience?
It's amazing.
Fait que t'es-tu comme un amateur de comme electro music, whatever? Or like...
But it's not only electro music.
Okay, that's all I know.
No, there was like il y avait un band qui était là toute la semaine, puis il faisait du violon et de la guitare électrique.
Oh.
C'était insane. Mais tout fitait, mon gars, c'était fou. Fait il y avait du électro, mais il y avait plein d'autres shit. Là. Il y avait du rock.
Mais c'est où ça? Where does it take place?
C'est au Black Rock City, dans le désert du Nevada.
Puis, by the way, c'est vrai que the acts, no matter how famous they are, they don't pay.
They don't pay.
It's volunteer.
La fille d'Obama était là.
Did you give
No,
her,
I mean,
give her
Skrillex
acid?
avait joué.
Skrillex.
They don't get paid.
Non,
If you're an
yeah,
act and
Carl
you go to-
Cox,
Carl Cox.
Carl Cox. You like him?
He knows our buddy. He's
it's
related to our
'cause
buddy
his,
Martel.
Yeah, his last name is Cox. And that's why Steve likes that name, but with an X.
En plus, le gars, il est huge.
Yeah.
Puis
I'll
à chaque
be
fois,
back.
genre, coming to the stage, Carl Cox. Puis il a
Yeah.
une grosse queue, là.
He's like that.
Puis en plus, il
ressemble à que ça.
bon, il était rasé
He,
tout, là.
he looks kind of like, you know, the coronavirus meme, that black guy with the huge dick. That
Yeah.
everybody was
Yeah.
saying? It's kind of like that.
And he's related to Martel, right?
Yeah, Martel.
Yeah.
But like Diplo goes there and stuff.
Yeah.
Diplo was there, Major Lazer was there,
Major
and there's like nobody gets paid, but they pay for the ticket, they pay the, tu sais, il y a comme ils sont tous bien logés, ils sont bien nourris, mais c'est vraiment une belle expérience, c'est vraiment.
Est-ce que les superstars restent dans les mêmes tentes de paysans que comme tout le monde, ou est-ce qu'ils ont genre ils leur construisent des chalets ou whatever it is qui sont plus confortables?
Je pense
c'est
qu'il
des RV.
Ok, c'est des RVs. Ok, oui, des RVs sûrement.
Ouais, c'est des gros shit. Mais qu'est-ce qui se passe là-bas aussi, c'est que c'est une culture là-bas. C'est vraiment, il y a du monde qui prennent ça comme si c'était une secte.
Yeah.
Fait que t'as les vrais burners, puis t'as les ceux qui viennent, les birdies, comme ils viennent le week-end. They come, it's like for 7 days, but they only come for
The weekend.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday they leave. But it's not real burners. They're just like, it's like ravers. C'est du monde comme, là-bas, t'es pas supposé de porter des plumes, sparkles, toutes ces affaires-là, parce que là-bas, tu peux pas pisser par terre, tu peux pas jeter de l'eau par terre. C'est vraiment le plus écologique possible.
Ah
là.
ouais?
Ouais, même moi, mes bottes de cigarettes, je les avais tout le temps. Tu vas te faire avertir. C'est vraiment le plus écologique possible.
Oh, wow.
Comme tout ce qu'on amène, on doit tout ramener.
So would you do that again?
Ah, yeah.
Et t'as fait toute la semaine?
I did 14 days. I did.
Non, t'as pas fait 14
Yeah, I did 4 days before the festival began, and I did 3 days after the festival ended.
4 days
4 days before because
Yeah,
we had
there's
to.
all the shit
Yeah, we had to build the
stages
our
and stuff.
notre
Oh no,
kiosque.
the tente or whatever.
Ouais, notre temps, parce que nous, on était le Midnight Poutine. C'est un clan. Il y a 3 clans au Québec qui vont à chaque année là-bas. Puis il y en a un qui s'appelle le Midnight Poutine, puis c'est le plus respecté de tout le festival. Là. Comme le monde capote sur le Midnight Poutine parce que là-bas, OK, il n'y a pas d'électricité, il n'y a rien.
Non.
Là. C'est comme you bring your own food. Et nous, pendant 7 jours, on fournit 500 poutines.
Yeah.
So you're in the fucking desert and you have crispy fries, salty sauce and squeaky cheese.
Mais ils amènent une génératrice? Comme...
C'est non avec le propane. Fait qu'ils font tout frais, mais
Burning Man. Hello.
Il y a vraiment...
Wow, are you a comedian?
No.
Fuck. Shit, you should start a show. Jesus Christ.
Mais là-bas, tout le monde est pété, là.
Oh yeah, no. What else you gonna fucking do?
But me, I was only either wasted or I smoked a bit of weed. I took a drug... ça s'appelait genre...
I'm only wasted on weed, cocaine.
I did... Non, mais j'ai pris une affaire qui s'appelle genre... c'est pas nitrous. Non, mais c'est pas nitrous, mais c'est une affaire de genre... Bro, le gars, là, il le mettait dans une machine, puis t'entendais juste... Puis moi,
Me over there, I was just wasted on weed. Just a small machine, you just walk in your full body and they shoot x-rays in your cells and then you're just like... It's just a stupid thing. It's not natural.
Puis quand je suis parti, ils m'ont donné ma copie de ma CAT scan.
T'es en train de faire du freebase, t'essaies de nous dire que...
Fait que je suis parti de là-bas sans mes reins. Et mais j'ai pris une drogue là-bas que ça faisait le bruit que j'ai fait exactement. Puis pendant 15 minutes, non-stop, j'avais un fourré. Pendant 15 minutes, puis après ça, le buzz, c'est même pas des jokes. T'es parti.
Oh, he did like
Aucune
a whip
séquelle.
it.
Aucune séquelle, rien. Yo, moi, je pense
What
que
was
l'acide
the
m'a un peu
buzz?
fucké. Quoi?
C'était quoi le buzz?
C'est que t'as un head rush.
Uh-huh.
Là, t'es comme dans une bulle. Mais là, tu te mets juste à rire. Mais c'est un peu un rire, pas maniaque, mais un rire genre... You know, dying of laughter?
Yeah.
Ça peut être ça.
Oh my God.
Ouais, fait que t'es vraiment euphorique, mais t'es comme, what the fuck is going on? Fait que là, t'arrêtes juste pas de rire, mais là, à un moment donné, t'es comme, yo, faut que ça arrête, là. Mais l'acide, parce que tu vois, comme j'ai fait l'acide, puis l'acide, ça a duré genre un bon 14 heures, là. J'avais pris ça.
C'est ça qui me fait
Faces
peur.
melting.
mais il faut juste que
2
tu
hours,
l'acceptes.
maybe, not 14 hours.
Non, faut que mais c'est ça l'affaire, c'est que quand tu prends des drogues chimiques et dures comme ça, faut juste que tu acceptes que tu vas perdre le contrôle. Sinon, fais-le juste pas. Don't do it.
Don't do it, Emile.
Fait que
I
moi-
can't even do fucking edibles, so fuck that.
No, edibles are pretty sick.
I
Yeah.
can't do it.
Edibles
You
are
never
pretty
did
sick,
it?
but
No, I
these-
can't do it. Je peux pas, là, je l'ai fait. I'm not...
You remember
Fais pas,
you remember those edibles?
Je peux fumer un joint, no problem, but like edibles, like, I get fucked up, bro.
Ah, fuck, hein?
Yeah.
Steve remembers those edibles I made for Joe's bachelor party, huh?
You certainly
Toi, tu
do.
fais les edibles?
Yeah, j'en ai fait. Puis
Mais cuisine.
ouais, j'ai fait des croquettes de patates avec du. Yeah.
Yo, we should do that one.
Yeah. Yo.
It was very gourmet.
Very gourmet.
Ouais.
Very. That was my mistake because la façon que je l'ai faite, c'était comme 3, puis t'es fini.
Ah,
That's
c'est
it.
fini, ouais.
You're done.
Ah, c'est
You're
malade.
done potato. Moi, j'en ai mangé 10.
Oh!
So Steve had to help me up the mountain at Mont-Tremblant when we went to the club because me, I was...
Et on s'est cherché
like
des queues de
limp.
castor.
Yeah. Queue de
Ah,
castor.
c'est sûr.
Oh, ouais.
Il a fallu que je mange du queue de castor, puis après, that bar across the street
Oh,
had
yeah,
a
yeah.
Zeppelin cover band. Puis j'étais là, puis j'étais comme... Now I want to go party. Not at the club where there were all the fucking those girls that were just... There was that
That
bachelorette
sounds
party.
so
Oh my
bad.
God,
We know
yeah.
those girls
You know
there.
those girls?
There
They
was
were
a-
underage, but
There was a
those
bachelor.
girls.
You were in there,
I
but
know
you
I
should have
wasn't
been there. You would have had the time of
Yeah,
your
I
life.
probably would have been a disaster.
I thought I was gonna die when I got it. When they opened the lights, when we got home, when they turned the lights on, I thought I was having a seizure. It
Oh,
was.
yeah.
Edibles can
Yeah.
fuck you up later.
Yeah.
That's
C'est
that's
comme un
my
effet
issue.
retardement.
I did it recently, and
Some people
I,
disappeared. Il y avait
non.
du monde qu'on
I
les a
did
pas
it
vus
twice.
toute la soirée.
But when you make the edibles,
Ouais.
do you like, are they all equally the same dose? Or
Ben, qu'est-ce que...
control that.
Ouais, yeah, you could.
you could?
Yeah, yeah.
Ben, you-
Ben, quand tu vas acheter ton weed là, au
Yeah.
SQDC, il y a ton pourcentage de,
Yeah.
de
Yeah, but I
THC.
mean, like, you can't control that this specific amount of THC is going to be in this potato and not
Ben,
in this
But
one.
you put
tu
it,
dis,
like, yeah,
tu le mets dans l'huile,
ouais, c'est
tu
ça. que j'allais
calcules
dire.
ton THC avec la
Ouais.
quantité d'huile, puis après, quand tu le mélanges avec les autres affaires, you try and like split, like, okay, 10 of them,
Yeah.
you gotta do the math on it.
Okay, so it's at the end
C'est
when
possible.
you're cutting. Yeah, when
Yeah.
you're cutting. Fait que
C'est possible. You won't get it like 1,000%.
Yeah,
No, no,
like,
no. But it's like,
mais
So you know that if you eat that much, you're going to get fucked up to that
put it
much.
this way, I was right. 3 of them were sufficient.
And you had 10.
And yeah,
Did
Yeah.
that
you
was
work
the
at
over, the
pizzeria?
over-under was 7.
7?
7 was the over-under, plus ou
And then
moins.
the extra 2
So-
fuck you.
Plus 7, là, c'était
l'expression 120%,
c'est vraiment
lui
trop.
est allé à 375.
vraiment comme trop. Mais c'était quand même
It's a
un bon
shit
buzz.
feeling, though.
Yeah, it comes and it goes.
So wait,
Yeah.
so edibles, you don't mind them,
I've
Emile?
done edibles, yeah.
But
I
like
appreciate
brownies or like what?
I've done brownies, candy.
And, see, the candies don't fuck me up as much.
It
Yeah.
depends. It depends which candy you
Yeah.
like.
I don't know the ones that he
So
gave me.
we did. Actually, no, we didn't do it together. I did this. It's Reese Turner's.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It's called the.
Mm.
I don't know what the fuck it's
Oh,
called.
the
It's
the
a-
the, the
it's
weed
a
one.
weed show.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much a weed. Like you walk in there, it's a recording studio.
Yeah.
It looks like a 1970s radio station,
Ooh.
and it's the slightly older crowd, but like professionals about weed.
And they're all
Like
high.
you walk
yeah.
in, they have their small kiosks. Some are selling weed merch, as in like these small tubes.
was
I gave you
soap.
one. I gave him. They gave me. There was no pay, but they gave you a goodie bag of stuff. He gave me fucking 3 baggies of weed, edibles, cookies,
Where's
like,
this?
How
Uh,
high
soap.
do
One
you
of the
wanna
shows.
be?
soap,
Like,
Like,
accessories,
how high do you want to be?
accessories like these things where you.
Soap.
you
When are we going?
You're in the shower. and you're like,
as soon
oh,
as
I
you
get
start, well,
fucked
now
up
forget
on
it was
Sunday.
But so he gave me edibles, and there's no label on them. So if it's homemade, you don't know how how
Yeah.
badly you're gonna get fucked up.
Yeah.
But my brother, before the quarantine, gave me back a pack of his. But so the ones that I got from the show looked like natural edibles. Like it looked homemade. So I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, this I could derail with this because you don't know how much there is in there.
Yeah.
And my brother gave me like one of these like ultra chemical fucking edibles. It looked like it
Oh
was
my
horrible.
God.
80 milligrams of THC. So 10 milligrams fucks me up.
Oh yeah.
So
Like, it
you're
fucks
like
me up to
80.
another level.
Yeah.
So I took it melted in this car. So I just scraped the packaging of the 80. I didn't know how much
Oh
I
my
took.
God.
But that day we were supposed to brainstorm. I told him like, yo, just like,
Ah, c'est
I need
vrai.
to give you a heads up. I'm not in the right mindset
No.
right now. And I started playing that show Midnight Gospel
Oh, yeah,
from
yeah.
Duncan
Oh,
Trussell.
my
It's
Yo,
amazing.
this was
Yeah.
one of the fucking sickest experience of my whole quarantine.
He's fucking hilarious.
Right. Revelation,
That
yeah.
show you cannot watch it sober.
No.
You cannot watch that show
Doesn't
sober.
make
You get too
sense.
distracted.
Ouais.
You get too distracted.
Il y a trop de distractions dans le centre de l'attention, c'est la conversation,
Yeah.
mais il y a trop de distractions. Ma blonde, je l'écoutais avec elle parce que moi, je l'écoutais high. Lui, il me l'a dit. Lui, il m'a dit comme, bro, je peux pas brainstorm. I'm fucked up. Midnight gospel. Puis là, je suis comme, what? You're gospel now? Puis il est comme, hallelujah. I'm like, what? Moi, je fume. Je le check, je suis comme révélation.
Yeah.
Je le dis à ma blonde, je dis on regarde ça avec la petite, on fume avec la petite. Il va fuck.
Hot box in the crib.
Ah oui, vraiment, là. Ma blonde, elle a décidé de pas fumer, elle écoutait, elle était comme, c'est quoi ça? Pas bon.
Ben.
Il y a des
Ouais.
zombies. Le monde se fait encheter. C'est quoi la conversation? Tu des sous-titres. Puis j'étais comme, I'm gonna stab you.
C'est actually
Okay.
ça parce que
Ouais.
Would you be like ready to like have you ever done shrooms?
Yeah.
I would be down. I've never done them. Yeah. I would like to try them. I would like to microdose also on some level. I'm just too much of a pussy to be able to do it.
I would like to microdose because maybe tomorrow I'm working, because I'm going to answer in your phone. How is your iPad?
Wait, sorry, let me just check my phone. Oh, yeah, no, that's my employer giving me a paycheck and not the government.
Wait. C'est quoi? Hey! Val Plante, je peux avoir plus de PC?
Actually, bro, je veux pas te fâcher, j'ai besoin d'écrire sur ton set stand-up. The thing is, Jacob, I might be employed, but Jacob got a competition that I was refused that, so we fucking bust each other's balls.
Oui, c'est sans arrêt, c'est sans arrêt.
Back and forth.
La journée qui va arrêter sa job puis il va être successful, je vais trouver quelque chose d'autre.
On va se trouver quelque chose.
Il va avoir quelque chose d'autre. J'ai fait ton special, il était pas assez bon. T'es comme, you fils de pute! 4 millions de views! Il est pas assez bon, bro. T'es une merde.
4 millions de views, maybe one day. But microdosing or shrooms, I would love to try it. I'm just, okay, I still live at my parents' place. Yeah. So it'd feel fucking retarded popping shrooms and then having to drive back home. You need to book a chalet or whenever I move out and I have my own place, I can sit down comfortably, fucking pop the shrooms, have a revelation, kill myself, and then move on. I had to
it took this long.
It took
ladies and gentlemen.
It took an hour 40 minutes for me to talk about
to
suicide.
get it done. Just one porcini.
He starts his own one-man podcast, one episode called Noose Included.
From Hell with Love.
From Hell with Love. Featuring Anthony Bourdain.
Les premiers shrooms que tu fais-le pas dans la ville. Essaye, comme tu as dit, dans un chalet, t'es à l'extérieur, puis t'es avec des amis que tu fais confiance parce que c'est une intoxication alimentaire, puis tu vas avoir des hallucinations, mais pas des hallucinations genre tu vas voir fucking Kirby qui est en train de te faire une salade là, mais comme tu vas voir des affaires fucked up comme moi la première fois que j'ai fait c'est dans un appartement puis ça c'était pas bon, je connaissais pas tant que ça le monde, j'étais dans un 3,5 puis on était genre 8 personnes dans un 3,5 puis les murs étaient en train de se fermer, bro. J'étais juste pas bien là. Yeah. Mais la deuxième fois que j'ai fait dans un chalet, j'étais dans une forêt avec des amis, on était tous des chevaliers, bro, on avait une mission, man. C'était insane.
Sick. Yeah. Have you done shrooms?
I had an experience. I watched Everybody Loves Raymond. It didn't go well.
It's a very specific experience.
Yeah, all their faces were like devilish. It wasn't good for me.
But apparently, when you're trying and you're fucking around with psychedelics, a lot of people on their first experience get a horrible experience, but you need to do 2-3 experiences back to back.
I'm never gonna watch
rape. The first time is
what's that?
It's like rape. The first time, it's the second, the third time. Then you're like,
all right, thank you very much.
All right. Merci beaucoup.
Our podcast is cancelled. Yours is cancelled.
Everything just got sabotaged.
And your career.
It was going so well.
In the
you
toilet.
see the shit that I have to deal with.
Come on, c'est fictif.
Mais Jacob, honnêtement, ça t'inquiète-tu? How much he talks about killing himself?
No.
No. He knows I'm too much of a pussy to do it.
Parce que j'ai déjà dit ça à lui qu'il va un jour avoir un documentaire when he's going to have killed himself. Puis the interviewer is going to ask us, but did he want to kill himself? And we're going to be like, no.
I'm like, every single day.
Then they're going to cut to him on stage there, like hanging himself.
So his mom is always at the CLDV Comedy Lounge. Okay. And actually he came up to me, we were joking around like, because I was choosing my intro song at the last show, and it was My Way by Frank Sinatra. And like I was telling him that I was listening to the song, and it's a good closure for your life. Like you listen to that song, and he's like, "Yo, I just need to give you a heads up." And I was fucking depressed that day actually before the set, so I was just like, my set was very dark. And he's just like, "Yo, my mom just wants to know if you're okay." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" She's like, "She really thinks you're about to kill yourself." I'm like, why the fuck would I kill myself?
And he's like, what are you saying now?
He's just choking me. So yeah, it's just...
We're very worried for you.
Yeah.
Mais je pense que non, il y a tout le temps... Tous les fois qu'il y a eu des qui a parlé de suicide, c'est tout le temps... il est super froid. La journée qu'il va parler de suicide, ça va... La journée qu'il va parler de suicide, c'est la journée qu'il va faire, you know what? Today it's a good day. Like, okay, there's something wrong. There's something wrong.
Wait, put it down. Put down the knife.
If ever one day I text you before CLDV and I'm like, I wrote this week, I felt good, I was happy, everything was working out. I'm just know that I'm driving wrong way on the 15th.
I'm gonna kill tonight myself.
I'm gonna kill, tonight.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, there's no...
But you have a brand new podcast.
Yeah.
Both of you. Sans Commentaire.
It's called Sans Commentaire, yeah.
And
Sans
it's a French podcast.
French podcast, maybe bilingual one day.
Maybe
Yeah.
one day.
I already told him that I wanted to do a couple in English. Like,
Yeah, just to
ça
do
pourrait
it.
être hors série, n'importe
Yeah.
quoi. I want to, because I like it. It's going to even, like, practice me.
Yeah.
because of-
Emile sprinkles in some good bilingualism when he swears.
Yeah, I
Des
need to
fois-
because I can't swear in French.
Yeah. Sometimes, so you're like, quand c'est tellement, you fucking cunt. Thank you, Emile.
But,
I feel like it's refreshing.
but where did this like bromance? Because I've known you guys. I've known Emile for a long time. I know Emile through you,
Yeah.
Jacob, and every time you guys are together, you guys are like fucking children.
Yeah,
Like,
I
yeah.
don't know why.
Oh wow.
So it wasn't like this last
fucking
year.
wait, was it fucking comma children or fucking children?
The rape joke. The fucking
Rape,
something
no,
joke.
but the kids, it's all right.
No, but I always thought
The thing
you
is-
guys were had a good bond.
So, you know that I'm not very PR. Fucking.
No, you hate everyone.
I hate everybody. I'm not very sociable at shows. So even at the CLDV, like I try to talk to as many people as possible, but I have a hard time going up to people. Okay,
Talk to the janitor.
So-
That's it. How you doing?
but I only talk by the way.
you come
bar
here
staff,
often?
Janitor. I don't connect with anybody else.
Mark.
Yeah, Mark. That's it. People that have been through shit. You know,
Non,
that's
au
the only-
450, il y avait un gars avec tous des vêtements noirs, il était blanc, il avait comme même un couteau, puis lui, il fait comme, il a l'air parlable, ce gars-là.
And then there's fucking other famous comics around. I'm like, who the fuck are these people? So,
Fuck these people.
so we weren't as tight as we are now.
Yeah.
We started working together around December.
Yeah.
We started because I've never written with any comic in my whole life.
Ouais, c'est legit,
Okay,
ça, c'est
and that's a regular thing. Comics write with comics. They sit
So what
down.
do you mean, like each other's sets, or like
No, like
help
you
write
let's
each
say you
other?
would meet up with Jacob and you would
Yeah.
sit down and like, hey, I have this joke, let me run it through you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have never done this in my whole life.
Right.
And then Jacob, when we met, he's the only one with like I connected with him because there's this Arab background. I'm not gonna lie. There's this like immigrant
Yeah.
background. And I'm like, oh, yo,
This
this guy,
immigrant.
he seems familiar. He seems already like family from the get go. I hooked him with gigs. He hooked me up with gigs.
Yeah.
But like in December, he's just like, yo, let's write together. I'm like, oh, that's the thing. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
We started shooting the shit.
one Tuesday.
Started shooting the
Shadow, we
shit
went, yeah.
at a coffee shop, and then we started making it a regular thing every week to write together. And then the quarantine started happening around February, March.
Yeah.
And we started FaceTiming every day, just brainstorm every single day.
Non-stop.
He didn't want to do a podcast at the beginning.
I didn't, yeah.
I told him.
Bro, he's super
He didn't
smart.
want to do
I
a podcast at the beginning. I've wanted to do a podcast.
Forever.
You know it.
Ah non,
It's
mais
been
attends,
fucking-
attends, lui, là,
It's been-
man.
I listen to it more than I listen to my own.
I don't even. Wait,
You're actually
But-
you're a fucking solid fan, by the way. Because one morning he texted me, he's like, "Yo, this podcast is fucking amazing."
I listened to all five of them. You had 5 of them out. I hammered all 5. I didn't do anything at work.
It's just-
I didn't do a fucking thing.
started listening to all fucking 5 back to
C'est
back.
malade.
Yeah.
Ah, c'est
I
parfait.
was listening the first episode that you guys put out. I listened to it on my walk, but I couldn't do that anymore because I was laughing and I looked like
Yeah.
I was.
You look like
I,
a
That's the
I,
thing.
I
You
was
look like a
escaped.
fucking idiot.
I think I like
No, we're that
escaped
funny, man.
somewhere.
This is fucking. This is nice to hear. But I was trying to convince him about the podcast by
Yeah.
putting myself. So at the beginning, I'm like, "Yo, you know what? I'm
Instagram,
recording a
yeah.
podcast." by
Because
next week.
you guys had started the Instagram live stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but way
But there was
before
something
that.
before.
Okay,
You can
but
go ahead and
Okay.
explain.
way before that. C'est qu'Émile, quand on a commencé à écrire, il a fait comme yo, tu sais quoi, moi je suis vraiment dans le podcast. J'ai voulu faire ça, même tout le temps. Je vois le monde qui le font, je sais que moi je serais bon, je devrais le faire. J'en ai fait des podcasts, puis j'aime ça être invité, puis je veux le faire. Puis je fais comme yo, mais vas-y, moi ça m'intéresse pas trop parce que c'est trop abstrait pour moi, mais vas-y si tu veux. C'est que c'est malade. Yo, people that are listening right now, you don't understand. This is fucking Cocktail de
Things.
Tom Cruise. Tu sais, le film Cocktail de
Cuisine.
c'est tellement nice, man. En tout cas, sérieusement, je voudrais vivre juste ici. Just here.
Je t'ai
Like
mis un
even
disco
winter,
ball.
smoking weed here. It's amazing.
Ah, ben, on met des fans en hiver. Tu peux fumer en dedans avec un heater pis tout. Là.
C'est fucking malade, c'est vraiment beau. Vous manquez de quoi, les spectateurs? Spectators. Mais,
Spectators.
fait qu'Émile, il arrêtait pas de dire qu'il voulait faire un podcast, il arrêtait pas plein de dire. Tu sais quoi, Jacob? D'ici février, si j'ai pas 4 épisodes de podcast, fini, je parle plus de podcast. Chaque jour qui passait, je disais à ma blonde, on s'approche de la date limite, and he's not doing any of it. It's gonna be crazy. Parce que moi, dès que février arrivait, je faisais, you're not talking, not single word about podcasting, ok? j'avais juste hâte. J'arrêtais pas, je voulais popper du champagne. Puis ça a passé le février, puis j'étais comme, yo, je vais tellement lui dire. Fait que là, je l'ai juste appelé, j'ai fait, toi, c'est fini, Emile. Plus de podcast. T'as passé février, c'est fini. Puis il était comme, nique ta face.
Because it was December. I told myself 3 interviews by December. We spoke about having you guys on for the first episode. December passed, nothing. January passed, nothing. February passed, nothing. And at that point, I'm like, I don't want to do interview-based podcasts. I want to have a podcast, and every once in a while, have guests on.
Yeah.
So I'm like, who the fuck do I click with? And at that point, around February, we were clicking. We were performing a lot together, but it wasn't to that point yet. And then the quarantine started, and we're like, fuck. Yo, you know what? Let's start a podcast.
But
and
even-
il était réticent because he's like,
honnêtement, ouais.
what are people going to say about having a podcast? In the sense of like, which is understandable, everybody has a fucking podcast.
Yeah.
Il y a deux petites affaires. Pourquoi on a su qu'on voulait faire aussi un podcast? Dans les cafés, le monde nous regardait tellement croche parce que nous, quand on brainstormait, c'est 2 Arabes qui ont vécu la guerre en Syrie, au Liban. Ils ont plus d'oreilles. Fait qu'on faisait juste crier dans le café. Mais pourquoi tu penses que les trans devraient avoir les mêmes droits que nous autres? Mais parce que... Mais dans le café. Mais c'est correct de mettre un doigt dans le cul. Mais non-stop. Fait que là, on est comme... On avait tellement une belle dynamique. On a fait... Finalement, lui a fait... On devrait faire un podcast.
C'est la belle dynamique.
It's not bad, rape, pedophilia, shoving figures up people's asses.
Everything. C'était hilarant.
So yeah, I just fucking convinced him, and at the beginning he's like, "Yeah, but it's even on my perspective, I'm like, I like it too much. Even someone that starts doing comedy now, it's like, oh, there's so many comedians. Fucking, if you want to do it, fucking give it a try."
But you know why I was scared, and I told you it's because I always posted shit funny, never like long things that
C'est des vidéos, des clips.
Ouais, des clips, quelque chose de short. Une photo, c'est short, puis j'étais tout le temps dans le drôle. Fait que je disais à lui, qu'est-ce que mes 8 followers sur Instagram, tu sais, mais c'est ça que je me demandais, puis j'avais même peur parce que quand je postais des shit sans commentaire au début, il n'y avait aucune traction. J'avais absolument rien, puis j'étais comme, oh, it's not working!
C'est avec le temps.
C'est avec le temps.
Mais le pire, c'est que c'était slick, because we started posting the podcast, and I told him, we're not going to have anybody listening, but I want to do this out of passion, because I fucking love doing it. And then you started texting me, oh, I say the word coronavirus.
Oh,
okay, that's one thing. Then some random people started DMing me. I would text him like, hey, do you know this guy? He's like, no, I don't know him. Who is this?
I want to see your fucking bowling shoes.
Oh, yeah, that's true. The bowling shoes need to be fucking posted.
Jeez.
The
I was
bowling
hoping
shoes-
you were going to wear them here.
The bowling shoes need to be posted. I'll try to fucking find them at home.
Faut que tu les trouves.
Il faut que je les trouve. Mais le plus qu'on avançait, le plus qu'il y avait du monde random qui rentrait en contact avec nous, il me textait comme, yo, tu connais cette personne-là, viens de me texter. So they were like, okay, people are fucking, I guess people are listening to what the fuck we have to say.
Yeah.
And you can see on Spotify, on iTunes, the retention that you're able to keep the people for
Ouais, c'est ça.
how
Ouais.
long.
Yeah.
And most of the people that start finish the podcast.
Yeah.
So it's step by step, it's slowly. And you guys, yo, you told me I want to start a podcast. The next fucking week, you started one. So
I
I'm like,
did.
there's no fucking reason for us not to.
And we're still here talking about nothing.
Not to
Yeah. It's
Ouais, mais vous avez quand même eu Sébastien Maniscalco qui a liké un de vos shit.
Ouais.
Mais yo, ça, c'est-tu un
we did.
succès ou c'est un
Non,
succès?
ouais, non, mais quand je fais mes reviews,
Oh, yeah.
he likes, yeah, it's no big deal.
Oh, wow.
Bro, tu me niaises? Moi, quand j'ai vu qu'il a liké, je me suis crossé 4 fois. ouais, j'étais comme, I need more air. Yo, j'ai appelé Emile, j'ai fait, yo, Gianni, c'est quand il s'en va aux États-Unis, bro?
He's like, fuck that guy.
À cause d'un like.
He made it.
That
He
was a
made it.
great like, though.
Yeah, no,
Sebastian
Seth
Maniscalco.
Rogen has liked my stuff.
Oh, Seth
Holy
Rogen.
fuck, yo.
I think they still talk about it, honestly. They're like, remember that guy
Remember that
Johnny?
guy? He fucking-
That post he
You
did?
Moi,
reviewed
sérieusement,
Sausage Party.
Seth
J'aurais fait un
Seth Rogen.
screenshot du like,
Ouais.
puis j'aurais mis dans un chandail.
Oh,
Tout
there's
le
a
monde
sick
aurait
shirt.
fait, look,
That'd be
look.
a sick shirt.
That'd be cool, actually.
What is
Um,
a sick shirt?
It's
Ah non, moi, c'est...
Liste de tout.
Liste de tous mes regrets.
Oh shit.
Ok, c'est un livre. Quand même. Tu peux le faire en volume.
Pas de suicider, Emile. Ok.
No, le pire c'est que that's what he said because he knew I was about to roast him, so he tried to diverge the fucking conversation. Check-moi un putain de chandail d'influenceur de merde.
Tu vois, j'ai indiqué le monde à se pendre, genre, c'est marqué, genre, va te pendre. Puis le monde est comme, yo, YOLO, you only live once. Le pire, c'est que c'est ma soeur qui m'a donné ça. Ma soeur elle m'a dit, yo, je te voyais sur tes lives, t'avais l'air triste, man.
Tu passes trop de temps avec moi, c'est pour ça.
You know what it is? Tu sais c'est quoi? You look very intense. You have like an
Always.
intense look.
You should see my work.
It's yeah. it's the bit of the beard. You have like the style of face is very everything's just very intense.
Severe.
You look severe. Your kid is gonna be fucking scared of you.
You think
And
so? I
it's-
don't think
yeah,
so.
yeah,
He'll be scared of his own
He's gonna be
kid.
That might be the.
he's gonna be scared. Yeah, no, you look like you have a stern face. Like
I-
dog.
Yo, I fucking hope so,
Jesus,
because
I fucking shook everything. Just shook everything.
Broke
everything's
me.
fucking on fire. I fucking hope so, because I'm a.
But then you know, like it was like the first time I met you. I think it was at Just for Laughs.
Probably.
Yeah.
Remember Just for Laughs, and you were like you were working. It was like right in the middle of the festival, so you were like all over the place, just running, doing
Yeah.
stuff. I'm like, wow, look. I'm like, he looks like he's really. That last night that we saw you when it was
Oh,
over,
bro,
it was time to
we were all at the
yeah.
party.
shirt open. Fuck this.
Wait, when was that?
We were on
It's
the
like
on the terrace of the hotel.
Yeah.
3
Oh
years
fuck,
ago.
that was one fucking party.
Amir was there,
Yes, we were all fucking
and
hammered.
you
everyone
guys
was
were-
fucking hammered.
Annihilated. Then I go, okay.
Ils ont vu les deux côtés de ma
Yeah.
personne pendant le festival. Parce que Gianni, moi, je l'ai rencontré au festival Just for Laughs.
Ouais.
Quand moi, j'étais un publiciste junior, Gianni recevait pas tant d'entrevues que ça au début parce qu'il écrivait pour genre un journal italien de comme El Cittadino.
Puis,
So, quand moi, j'ai
puis
commencé-
il pensait que j'étais comme un homme de 80 ans.
Au début, moi, je pensais que Gianni avait comme 155 ans. Okay? So, quand je l'ai rencontré pour la première fois, je suis comme, oh fuck, this guy is young, like he's just starting as a journalist. I'm just starting as a junior publicist. Je lui shootais toutes les entrevues.
Yo, mais
Tout
t'as
ce qui
même
passait.
interviewé Andrew Schultz.
Ouais.
Ah ouais, puis en
Oh,
passant...
he comments back when I write him messages, and he'll like answer back all the time.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Ouais,
he's
ouais.
super chill, but he's a really
He's
good guy.
super shit. So Andrew Schultz, we were trying to link
Yeah.
it up. So I knew that Gianni was like my fucking ace. Je savais que je pouvais le ship des entrevues pour remplir n'importe quel schedule, and he was always going to be there.
Ouais.
So we met quand moi c'était le pic, quand il y avait le red carpet, il y avait 1 milliard d'autres événements qui se passaient.
Ouais.
J'étais en train de
Puis le
courir gauche
after
droite,
party.
puis tu dois être propre comme tu dois être boutonné.
Emile had
And-
400 cell phones going off.
Just fucking calls non-stop. Le pire, c'est que c'était le bordel.
Half of them are
And
for
then,
weed.
dès que le midnight... burner phones, just throwing them fucking, this one's not working. And then we started fucking partying that same night. Et c'est là qu'on a commencé à cliquer ensemble. Il était rendu comme 4 heures du matin. On est sur la terrasse du Hyatt.
Oh, Hyatt,
Je sais même pas ce
OG.
qui se passe. J'ai aucune idée de ce qui se passe.
Rip.
Oh, Gianni, oh!
Hey,
And this is when it started.
Ah.
And that's when I told you, start a fucking comedy show.
oh fuck! Wow.
This is when it started, like 3
Oh,
years
that's
ago.
true.
Full circle.
2 years ago.
Man,
Full
man.
circle.
Full
Look
circle.
at us
And you were
now.
telling me, I'm like, shut the fuck up and start fucking doing
Look
it.
at this.
Mais
The
c'est fucking fou qu'est-ce que t'as fait.
The circle
Merci,
of
thank you.
jerks.
Non, but it's really... Moi, je t'avais même vu host même la journée que tu m'avais invité, puis ça allait pas bien, là.
Ouais,
Mais
I
j'ai
remember.
Mais j'ai quand même checké, puis j'étais comme genre... Yo, il est en train de le faire, le gars, là.
Bro, il a fucking monté un putain de show
Ça
à
part à
partir
part,
de rien dans un coin où est-ce que le monde, c'est pas nécessairement la seule chose qu'ils vont aller checker.
Ben oui, là-bas,
Fucking
c'est juste comme... You
tout
think you're
so-
funny?
Tell me a joke, eh?
Tell me a fucking
Funny guy.
joke. You funny?
Bro, des double shows pendant 1 an.
Ah,
2
ça part
shows,
à part.
120, 150 tickets sold out, des 300 personnes. Yo, en hiver, il faisait tellement chaud dans la salle parce que tu devais sortir toute l'énergie. Ça avait aucun fucking sens.
C'est fou, man.
Yeah.
Aucun fucking sens, man. He started something, and that's not circle jerk. I'm 69 again. That's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing. It's not
I'm
the same thing.
69ing.
Not the same thing.
I really appreciate that. Thank you.
That's not the same thing.
So I'm excited to go back to do that.
Are you thinking of
Um,
starting it again soon?
Well, I mean, with the right regulations, yes.
With the right regulations.
Yes.
That makes sense.
So hopefully within the next few months.
Everybody gets a hazmat suit when you go in,
Yeah.
so we can stick everybody together.
I already have this whole plan, but we'll talk. Oh, no, I'll leave it in my brain. It's a surprise.
Like in 3 months, there's the second wave.
Yeah, so we'll do it right at the second wave.
Right before.
Yeah.
On fait la vague pour deuxième fois.
But
Fucking second.
Oh no,
So,
it's
but I
coming
mean,
back.
but I mean, talking about shows quickly, like you guys also recently did like a drive-in
Yeah.
comedy
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
And I mean, let me say, you guys both look like Jay-Z on the screen. You know, like
Wait, so
look
that
like
means
monsters.
everybody was in their cars.
But they were
No,
saying
no, no,
so.
no.
So how does it work?
So let me tell you the difference between the normal drive-in and the event that we did. Usually at a drive-in show, they ask you to stay in the car.
Yeah.
They were all immigrants at the show that we did, so people were sitting on their cars, sitting
Okay.
around, which made it 1,000 times better.
Yeah.
Because
Because
you
people
heard
were
the
outside,
laughter.
you could hear the laughter.
Yeah.
There was no honking, no bullshit with the lights.
Oh my god, imagine
You
the
could-
honking.
No,
at
but
the
there's
fuck-
another festival. That's what they do now. There's a
That's what they
festival
do.
called Festival au Volant, which is a comedy festival.
Is that
and
the
they
one at
honk.
the old port?
In Mirabel.
Mirabel. Sorry.
Mirabel.
Yeah.
So-
And-
and they honk.
And over there, if they don't like the joke and they feel sad, they use the wipers.
Oh.
They turn them the other way,
Yeah,
so it
they-
sprays
You
you.
just hear... And
Tu
they
l'as
give
fait, celle-là?
No, no, no.
Okay.
Je dis
Imagine they
n'importe quoi
high
en ce
beam.
moment.
Imagine just like
Oh my
get the
god,
fuck
I'm
out.
killing.
I'm bombing everybody's school.
So
J'ai plus de lave-glace! Tellement à chier, ton J'ai plus de lave-glace!
It's a story for not this podcast because I feel like we've had enough chances to get cancelled. So.
So yeah, so they
So we
sat
started
outside.
doing the show, but these conditions are not the best conditions for a show,
No.
nonetheless. So we were just so fucking happy to break the ice after 3 months fucking locked up. It was 106 days, no stand-up.
And
That
how
was
many-
the biggest break I've been doing. Like, I've been performing here and there more seriously in 2016, but ever since I started performing, 106 days, I have not been off stage for 106 days.
And how many people in the drive-in?
I would say there was like 120
100 cars.
cars,
No?
yeah.
So
maybe
then,
like
if it was like 4 people per car,
Well, they were
no,
immigrants, so there were 12.
there wasn't 400.
there was 12. There were 12.
There wasn't 400 people. I would say
200 people. at least.
200 people.
Oui, il y avait quand même.
Il y avait comme 200 personnes. C'était un bon stack de voitures. C'était fun parce que
That
So-
I'm not going to be able to noise gate this bike.
the good jokes that were hitting, you would feel them. And even if you weren't hitting every single joke,
Yeah.
just being on fucking stage,
Yeah.
no matter if they laughed or not,
It felt good.
it felt fucking
And
good.
you had how much time?
7
Seven.
minutes.
Okay.
7
Well,
8 minutes.
I want to ask, so, I mean, it must have felt great to come back. Like, having 600 days of
Yeah.
not doing...
600? No, not 600.
100. Oh, 106, sorry.
They have beards.
Sorry.
It's been 2 years. I haven't said a joke.
a little audio dyslexia? I don't know. I'm going to call it that. So 106 days, no comedy. Has it like really changed your perspective being back on stage after all that time cooped up writing and not really able to do your stuff? Has it something changed for you where it's like,
Big
fuck,
time.
man, I really love this, or even anything?
Not really for me.
Toi, t'as pas tant que ça
You
changé.
didn't get
Parce
the
que-
fuck.
I feel the
No
same.
matter, I'm talking out of experience and talking out of the comics that I've spoken
Yeah.
to, and even hearing some podcasts like Rogan and Russell Peters
Ouais.
on the podcast. No matter how much a comic was telling you, I was at home writing. There was nobody came out of the quarantine with like a solid hour.
Oh,
of
yeah,
material.
okay.
So
okay,
the
tu veux dire ça,
perspective,
okay, ouais,
it
excuse.
changed in the fact that something was taken away from me,
Yeah.
and nothing will take it back away from me. Now,
Yeah.
again, I'm not going to be reckless. I'm not going to do
Yeah.
6 shows a night and start fucking jumping from show to show, shaking hands with people.
just
Nobody
don't
wants to
shake
fucking
hands.
take a picture with me anyway, so there's no taking pictures with people. But in the sense of like, but the show that we did at Poutine Bar, July 1st, I got up on stage, I was trying shit, and I told them straight to their faces. I don't know if you guys saw the video. I do not give 2 fucks.
Yeah.
You don't fucking scare me, okay? I'm sweating on stage, but this is
Non,
not.
t'as
So
dit, moi, je peux vous passer.
c'est moi qui postillonne sur vous, in the sense of like, you guys don't fucking scare me.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
in a sense, that's the energy that I was lacking before. Because I don't know for you, I was starting to get more and more gigs, and it was becoming a routine for me.
Yeah.
Ouais, c'est ça que j'allais dire.
It was
aussi, ouais.
becoming a routine for me, and you've been doing so many shows for so long. The 20, 30 shows a month was new to me. So at that point, it was just same thing every night. So I was going in
Tu rentrais dans le moule, là.
repetition mode. C'est un
Ouais.
moule. So at that point, yes, this enlightened me. But regarding the writing and whatnot, like I was a fucked up time. Like nobody could tell you that they sat down and were able to focus and
No.
write the
No,
best
of
writing.
course.
Did you write a joke during the quarantine?
I think I wrote like 4.
That's it. I would write notes.
Ouais, moi, j'ai écrit beaucoup de notes. Moi, qu'est-ce qui m'a fait le 106 jours pas de show, ça m'a juste fait réaliser que, comme il a dit Emile, je rentrais dans un moule, puis j'écoutais mes affaires, puis je faisais comme, c'est même plus drôle qu'est-ce que je disais, c'est juste que j'embarquais sur scène, je faisais 8-9 faces, le monde riait, puis je sortais de scène.
Yeah.
C'était pas cohérent qu'est-ce que je disais. Fait que le 106 jours, ça a été ça. Quand je suis arrivé au Royal Mount, j'ai pas appris de mes erreurs, j'allais dans tous les sens quand je suis monté sur scène, mais au Poutine Bar, c'était un peu plus fluide, puis là, j'ai vraiment fait comme, là, la quarantaine, là, ça t'a appris que genre, t'aimes le fucking stand-up, tu veux être fucking drôle, puis tu veux être cohérent. Fait que maintenant, moi, j'écoute tous mes enregistrements. Je suis tout le temps en train de noter tout parce que je veux être cohérent. Mais s'il n'y avait pas la pandémie, je pense que ça aurait été trop tard. Je serais trop loin dans le processus. Puis j'aurais fait comme, fuck, je peux plus changer, là. Le monde aime les faces, puis moi aussi, ça va être... Parce que même en ce moment, maintenant, c'est tellement plus difficile que je pensais.
Ouais.
Tu sais, comme pendant tant d'années, j'ai été conditionné à faire que ça. Fait que là, du jour au lendemain, tu fais comme non, là, tu peux plus juste faire des faces ou genre faire ou n'importe quelle connerie. Juste, là, il faut que tu sois drôle. Faut que qu'est-ce que tu dis ait du sens. Mais c'est ça que ça m'a fait la quarantaine.
Ok.
Mais moi, pendant la quarantaine, j'ai peut-être écrit genre, quoi, man, on a écrit. Moi, j'ai beaucoup écrit.
J'ai écrit, mais pas des blagues. J'ai pas écrit des numéros d'humour. J'ai écrit des idées.
J'ai
tout ce
écrit
qui me
c'est
passait
ça. On a
par
plus
en
écrit
tête.
des
J'ai
idées, ouais.
des scénarios, des vidéos, mais writing stand-up,
No.
I'm unable to. Because 3 months at home, I wasn't able to write something that looked like a joke. The second he booked me on his show,
Ouais.
up until the day,
You didn't
like,
know.
I was feeling
yeah.
like shit, but I was driving to the show. I had nausea.
Yeah.
I was fucking about to puke. I parked the car. I made myself puke.
Ah.
I'm like, you know what? Now I feel good. Let's fucking get to it. Got the evil out.
Et puis c'est moi qui prends du speed. Hein.
You know, that 3 minutes of driving there with the mental clarity because I was feeling like shit. Now I'm like, you know what? I wrote more in my mind in 3 minutes than I did in 3 months.
Wow, that's nuts. And so now the
450 Comedy Club.
yes, 450 Comedy
Yeah.
Club, is it ensemble or is it just it's still you, Jacob?
For now, it's me. He's always I always tell him to come
Yeah.
because he's my partner. And me, I wanted to, but il va encore chialer là-dessus. Là. Moi, je voulais lui donner le 450 pour décembre.
Ouais.
Tu sais, j'allais faire une saison parce que moi, j'étais supposé lui donner le 450 en septembre.
Okay.
Mais à cause qu'il y a eu le j'ai dit, hey, je vais faire une autre saison de plus parce que je pense que c'est vraiment, hey, j'ai tellement, je vais être honnête, bro. J'ai ferme ta fucking gueule, excuse.
So he doesn't like saying honnêtement.
Honnêtement,
Ou je vais être
I hate-
honnête because
I
he's
hate-
being honest anyway.
Yeah.
I'm honest.
Yeah, yeah.
Fait que quand je dis comme, je vais te donner, selon mon opinion, fuck you, hijo de puta. Donne-le ton opinion comme mierda, culero. J'avais pas pensé à Emile, moi. Quand je voulais donner la soirée, il y avait plein d'autres personnes. Puis c'est quand j'ai commencé à travailler avec, j'ai fait, OK,
He deserves it.
ben oui,
Yeah.
c'est un gars fucking travaillant, il est talentueux, puis il niaise pas. C'est qu'il niaise pas. C'est pas un fucker. Fait que j'étais comme, j'allais lui donner, mais là, ça va être prochaine.
So il va me donner ça. The thing is, this is his baby, okay?
Yeah, no, it
Even-
is. Parce que ça fait comme des années.
Depuis
Puis
2016.
là,
Depuis
puis là,
2016.
puis là, tu fais 2 shows par soir.
Ouais.
Mais ça, c'est parce que for the capacity?
For the capacity.
Yeah, but wait. He was doing a show a week,
Yeah.
80 people.
Yes.
Yeah.
He would deny close to 50 people a week
Yeah.
at the door.
Ouais,
At
je
the
refuse
door.
du monde à la porte. Ouais.
At the door.
That's nuts.
So
40,
he
50.
built this baby.
Puis c'était 10 piastres plus une bière.
C'est 12 piastres plus une bière.
OK. Yeah.
Ouais, ouais.
So c'est une des meilleures. Il a monté. By the way, Poutine Bar is in butt fuck nowhere.
Ah non, c'est un trou. Un trou.
There's nothing. There's only it's a residential area, and there's nothing. Have you ever been golfing at UFO?
No, but I keep seeing it now.
So
Everywhere,
UFO is
yeah.
on like Boulevard d'Agenais and the fucking butt fuck nowhere. It's further. It's 10 minutes down.
Okay,
Ah non,
okay,
tout
I
ça
know
est
that.
vraiment
It's,
incroyable.
C'est une ferme. 80 personnes chaque semaine, deny 50 personnes chaque semaine, and that's after 3 years of grinding. So after a while, he was like, you know what? It's time for me to move on,
Yeah, I
to
have
bigger
to, yeah.
projects. Everything has been cancelled.
Yeah.
So it's not true that I'm going to fucking take
Non,
over
non, c'est
at this
logique.
point. Prends l'année, remets-toi sur pied.
Une
And then
année
when-
complète.
But bro, ça se peut
Ok,
qu'il y ait plus de
ok.
shows jusqu'en fucking juin. Yo, by the way, in November, there might be something that are like, you know what? No more stand-up, which is why we started the podcast.
Hijo de puta, je te le jure que s'il y a quelqu'un qui me dit qu'il n'y a pas de show en novembre, si puis toi tu m'appelles, tu dis hey, c'est quelqu'un. Moi, je fais un show chez nous avec ma fille, puis le monde crache d'en face. I don't fucking care.
On the,
Fuck you,
on the
second
balcony.
Puis le,
Charmouta.
le 450 commence quand?
Ça a commencé la semaine passée, puis
OK, it started last week.
ça va être à chaque semaine. Mais tu vois, comme ce mercredi,
Ouais.
c'est quand que ça sort le podcast?
Demain.
Ah, ça sort demain?
Ouais.
Yeah.
Moi, il reste genre 5 places
Wow.
pour mercredi, puis j'ai
Puis comment ça marche? C'est par comme téléphone ou
c'est que le
DM ou
monde
whatever?
réserve, ouais. Puis
Ok.
le monde, qu'est-ce que nous on demande, c'est que au moins dans les 24 heures, dites-nous s'il y a une modification, s'il y a une annulation, comme ça, parce que nous on a une liste de personnes qui
Ouais.
attendent. Parce que nous on dit aux personnes, pour l'instant c'est plein, mais on va vous mettre sur une liste. Fait qu'on est tout le temps en train de prioriser les personnes qui sont en train de texter. Mais fait que c'est déjà, il reste
That's
pas de place,
nuts.
là.
Yeah.
Ouais.
Crazy.
Remember Sacré Mardi?
Ah! Yo, mais c'était une bonne place pour grind.
Oh.
C'était une bonne place pour grind.
They're still open, by the way. So.
Surprisingly.
It
Well,
was.
I've seen some great acts at
Yeah.
Sacré
Mais c'est ça.
Mardi,
I used to really enjoy coming there. Honestly,
It was a
like,
sick night.
yeah.
It was. This is where I started working on my crowd work and on just not giving a fuck.
Not giving
Yeah.
Not give. We would stress.
Mais tu sais,
Fuck.
que
I
ça-
would go through that stress by myself for 6. So I started it with Dixit.
Yeah.
Then we were doing half.
Ah.
Then I took over. And for 6 months, I was going through the stress by myself. And then we started talking about putting together a show, which was doing well for the first couple of weeks because we we raised the prices. We raised the prices. So at least money-wise, we were making a bit of
We were
money.
okay.
Moi, j'ai rien à dire de quoi. Ok, moi, je connaissais pas tant que ça, Emile. Oh shit, tabarnak. Oh my god. Ça fait. Ah, pff, j'étais
Jamie,
comme, ça va,
Jamie, you want to
PCP?
get him a glass of water, please?
You want some water, bro? You good?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. Thank you.
Moi, avant, je connaissais pas Emile. Emile, il y avait les mardis au Ethnic Show et les jeudis
ouais.
au Sacrifice, puis c'était tout le temps vide, puis Emile, là, il était froid, là, il était comme 5 people, best crowd ever, mais comme il était froid, là, il disait
I
rien.
did not give two
Il
fucks.
disait rien.
yeah.
Mec, là, je le connais, je fais, mon gars, tu t'es suicidé 4 fois dans la journée. Là. Comme- lui, c'est un gars que il stresse. Fait que là, j'étais comme, comment t'as fait 2 shows? Les mardis et jeudis,
Sure, I
lui
forgot
se
that I had the ethnic
suicidait.
show.
Yeah,
For sure.
Bro, les mardis et jeudis, il pleurait dans sa douche. Il se noyait dans le bol de toilette. Il flushait 4 fois, puis il était comme, we're doing.
I'm telling you. Yes,
Mais
I-
je t'ai jamais vu capoter. Mais là,
Non.
connaissant ta personne, je fais, ah, ce gars-là est en train de mourir de l'intérieur. Il fait genre, oui, tu le sais.
Là, tu sais pourquoi mes intestins sont fucked up.
C'est
Il y a
pour
pas de-
sûr.
Tuesdays, I would be stressing all day long. As soon as the show would start, I'd be like, yo, fuck it. It's a show. You would start the show. Thursdays, all day long, fucking stressing back and forth.
Ah, c'est
You're
pas
there,
nice.
5 people, 5 people, 5 people.
You
Fuck
gotta
it.
try meditating or something.
I've
huh?
tried. Doesn't work.
He tries
I
jerking
have,
off.
bro.
too. Yeah.
I've just started realizing that I think I don't like using the word like, oh, I have anxiety. Blah, blah, blah. I have like this stress issue about the smallest things. Like I could be driving right now and I'd be stressing about hitting a car. Like I'd be
Non, mais
thinking
dis,
about
qu'est-ce que
getting.
t'as stressé avec moi? Il était avec sa blonde, puis je fais comme, yo, après que tu finis avec ta blonde, juste texte-moi, je vais venir chiller avec toi, n'importe quelle heure. Moi, je dors pas. Moi, je me réveille à 6-7 heures le matin, puis je me couche à cause du speed.
T'es-tu encore debout?
Ouais.
Are you still awake?
Fait que là, moi, je suis comme...
Thank you.
Fait que là, non, mais lui, il m'a dit comme, ah ouais, mais je sais pas à quelle heure j'ai fini avec ma blonde. Je fais, hey, y a pas
Whatever
d'heure.
time.
No
2 heures
time.
le matin, 4 heures le matin.
I'm coming, bro. I'm bringing a joint, couple of beers. We're just talking. That's all I want. Puis le lendemain, finalement, il me texte vraiment tard pour me dire, hey man, je suis vraiment trop brûlé, je pourrais pas. Moi, j'étais allé voir ma blonde, puis je fais comme, Emile texted me, he didn't forget me. I feel so happy. Puis le lendemain, lui, il me dit, fils de pute, tu me dis plus jamais ça. Puis je fais comme, pourquoi je n'ai pas le droit de te dire de chiller? Genre après, il fait comme, yo, tout le long, j'étais avec ma blonde, j'étais en train de
Oh
stresser
my
parce qu'il
God.
fallait que je t'appelle. J'ai fait
C'est
comme,
juste ça. Hey, by the way, he's a
how
close friend.
anxious?
I can't live in the present. It's impossible for me.
No.
I am constantly thinking about the future. And just him telling me, like, hey, just let me. And he's like, yo, just let me know. It's all good. So even in my mind, I forget it for a second, but I'm with my girlfriend. I'm like, oh, fuck, I need to text him. But like, oh, do I leave a bit earlier? Do I not leave a bit earlier? Do I
Moi, tu
stay?
sais
Do
qu'est-ce
I
que
not stay?
j'imagine? J'imagine tellement qu'il pense à moi.
Non.
Sa blonde veut lui faire une fellation, puis il fait, je peux pas. Et comme pourquoi? C'est parce que je vais aller voir Jacob après, puis je suis en train de penser à lui en ce moment. C'est impossible, je peux rien faire. Non, c'est fini.
You see, I don't think about that anymore. I used to stress out about like time. No, you give everything its time. Then the second you hit your time limit, we move on to something
Yeah, but
else.
That's the
how?
fucking way to go.
What do you mean
I can't-
how?
I can't
But
deal with that
how?
You
shit.
just drop it. You just drop it. You know
No.
why? Because we're all gonna die.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
but
true.
that makes it
We're
worse.
all gonna die. You don't know when, so fucking just
Ouais,
fucking go with it.
Mais je trouve que mais c'est parce que c'est l'affaire la plus vraie ce que tu dis, puis c'est l'affaire la plus simple, mais c'est l'affaire la plus difficile parce
Yeah.
que c'est le mental.
Yeah.
C'est tellement
moi-
difficile. Toi, c'est dans ta tête, man.
Moi, c'est 100% dans ma tête, puis il y a des trucs de. Le truc, c'est, it's not like I plan for the
No,
future.
yeah,
I stress about the future without planning.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to a point where I'm like, you know what, I'm stressing about this thing, and then it comes and it goes well.
Yeah.
It's not like if I pat myself on the shoulder, like, oh, it
Yeah.
went well. It's just like, oh, it happened. Let's start moving on to the next thing. Like, there's no like good job. There's no.
So-
It's all the negatives without the positives.
It's like if you were to make wine, right?
Yeah, I
you
would drink-
you would invest all the time in it, and you would be fucking losing hair because oh my god, what if it turns into whatever? It's
Yeah.
shit, and then when I could picture you just taking that. It's wine, and
That's
that's it.
Like I
Not
could do
it's
the
good,
bell.
not
I
it's
could do the
bad.
bell center, or even after the haboobs, we would. So one thing that I love about you, by the way,
Who,
is,
me?
yeah, when you do something, you do it. If it goes well, it goes well, and you're like, you know what, we fucking did it. We go, we celebrate after. We eat, we drink. You wake up the next day, you're like everything. I don't know if I fucking at your house, you're like going like you fucking piece of shit. You could have done this better.
I don't know.
You appreciate your wins.
Why? Yeah. Well, fuck.
You appreciate your wins, and I feel like this is something that your father gave you, and he's a fucking boss with that approach, as in like this is your business, you approach it in a business manner. If you're able to succeed at what you're doing in this specific instance, take 10 minutes, fucking appreciate this moment, and then move on.
Shout out
There's
to
no
Big
such
Nick.
thing.
Yeah.
Like I would finish Haboob, I would have like we would sell out. There was a show we sold out,
Yeah.
350 people, made fucking bang that night. It was a sick fucking show. Tout le monde apprécié. We're at the after party. I'm stressing about the next one.
Ouais, 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 on est
I'm
au Prince
say-
Roy, puis je suis comme
We're au
cheers,
Prince
puis
Roy.
comme cheers au prochain.
We're at Fitzroy.
And you're like,
By the way, we're at Fitzroy. We're getting fucking hammered.
Ouais.
I'm already stressing about the next show that I have to plan. I'm already stressing about the fact that I'm not a full-time comedian. I'm stressing about XYZ. I get hammered. The next day, my work, a lot of people from work were at the show. Everybody called in sick. I'm the first one, 8 a.m. walking in. My manager looks at me. He's like, what the fuck are you doing here? I'm like, I was scheduled at 8.
Yeah.
He's like, what time did you go back home yesterday? I'm like, 4. He's like, the fuck are you doing here?
Je pensais que t'allais dire 8.
8. 8. I was with Jacob at Burning Man. We were doing
That's what we call a callback, everybody. Comedians do those.
callbacks.
Mais je pense que c'est ça, man. Tu vois, tu stresses tellement le mardi, le jeudi, tu vis ton anxiété, puis quand t'es là, c'est parce que t'es trop confortable. Je te le jure que la journée que tu vas déménager de chez tes parents, OK? Puis que tu vas plus avoir de job, puis que tu vas tellement être dans la merde, puis il va tellement avoir de shit alentour de toi, que tu vas faire fuck it, toutes les solutions vont arriver. Parce que t'es de même.
Yeah.
Are you
But I'm the
Are
same.
you- yeah,
I'm the
sorry.
same way with the ticket sales. Like you know that.
Yeah, definitely.
I texted you during quarantine. I had a dream that we had an amazing show. It was different, and I'm like, there wasn't that many people, but it was good. And he texted back. He goes, "I love how in your dreams you stress about ticket sales."
Oh, yeah.
Ah, toi, tu stresses?
On est
Ouais,
un peu
ouais.
comme ça, les deux, à propos des tickets.
Je suis Come bro, 160 people, but there's only 100 tickets sold.
Ah,
Yeah.
fuck.
He's like, bro, there's enough tickets.
There's enough tickets.
And then
Ça,
this
chaque
is like,
semaine, man, je devrais
and this
te
is
donner
like a
des
week before the show. The week of the day of the show, bro. I need 10 tickets somewhere. Fuck, I have to fucking find tickets,
C'était tout
bro.
le temps
Mais
comme
c'est
ça.
bon, mais c'est moi je trouve ça parfait.
Du-
C'est-
Do you stress about the podcast?
At all.
Why not?
Because I fucking love doing it.
Ah.
Because it's just you just fucking let go.
Yeah.
You let loose.
Yeah.
You're talking. You got good chemistry. You just, you know.
Ouais, mais en passant, on a fait une coupe de try-out avant de
Ouais.
sortir le premier. Hein.
It was fucking horrible.
Non, on en a sorti comme on en a fait. Là.
Moi, j'ai aimé le blooper reel when you guys tried to like introduce the
Just the
podcast.
intro,
Just the intros at the beginning,
Yeah.
it would take us a solid 12 minutes. of 12 minutes of footage. Like, that's just trying to get it.
for a 12-second spot.
For 10
Welcome-
seconds, like, bonjour tout le monde, bienvenue au podcast sans commentaire. Dans cet épisode, XYZ. It would take us fucking. Then we would get pissed, and then Jacob's like, okay, my turn. Then they would try to
On
fucking
n'arrêtait
shit.
pas. Mais ça faisait rire parce que lui, des fois, il disait comme j'ai vraiment eu du fun. Pourquoi je dis que j'ai du fun?
It's fucking
On
horrible.
n'arrêtait pas de se stabber.
It's
Mais on
fucking
a fait,
horrible.
je pense, au moins 20 heures de podcast avant de sortir le premier.
Yeah, we did like a solid
Des fois,
7-8 episodes.
Des fois, on
before.
commençait le podcast après 30 minutes. Lui, il me disait, c'est pas le bon, hein. Je fais, non, mais on va continuer. Fait qu'on faisait juste continuer à parler parce qu'il fallait se pratiquer.
Yeah.
Puis maintenant, c'est juste sorti. Là, ça sort.
After the 5th minute, I'm like, we're not using this. And
We're
then
not
we
what?
would keep going just so we can go through the motions. And
Yeah.
then,
You have to get the shit out.
yeah.
Ouais,
Yeah.
vraiment.
shit
Puis, puis le pire, c'est qu'à chaque épisode, on faisait, celui-là, ça va être le bon parce qu'on va parler de ça. Puis à chaque fois qu'on le finissait, fait comme, pourquoi on va parler de ça? Mais c'est bon parce que moi, je les ai toutes réécoutées.
Mais c'est ça que des fois je réécoute pas notre podcast parce que je suis comme I said something stupid that last one.
It's okay.
That's fine.
I'm
You know
like,
how many stupid things. I re-listened to the one where I had smoked before, and I went off on a tangent about Melise and like Curb Your Enthusiasm when you guys really didn't talk about that fucking at all. I wasn't anywhere close to what you guys were talking about. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe we went there.
We just go with it.
We went there.
You just-
That's
You don't
just
have
what
to.
it
You don't
is.
have to re-listen to. I don't re-listen to
All of
the
them.
whole episode, except
I do.
episodes that we need to do a bit more of tweaking.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we would just be going on a tangent, and I lose my train of thought.
Yeah.
But I realized something. The more when we would do it through Zoom, there would be lags. Like
Right.
I would,
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
try to talk. Now, the more we're doing them live, last episode, I just had to put the music at the beginning, put the music
It
at
was
the end.
good.
And that was it.
It's horrible.
It was good.
It's horrible on Zoom. It was horrible. Anchor. Oh god.
Anchor, Steve would always get disconnected.
Thank you for being free.
So they would record their podcast on the phone app.
Yeah.
So ils se voyaient même pas.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
fuck.
Puis il y avait du fucking lag des fois quand je faisais les edits là. I would hear like it comes in as one thing. It's not even like different tracks. I
Yeah.
can't even play around. It's one track, shit quality.
Well, the first time we did it, we weren't even synced. Like I would answer a question that
yeah,
would come
you
like
would talk over
like
somebody.
7 seconds
Yeah.
later.
Yeah,
Like, what the
we'd be
fuck's going
talking.
on?
I'd be like saying something. All of a sudden, Steve comes like on a joke that happened. Like I was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah,
We're
so
gonna release this.
in person.
Yeah, see,
Nothing beats in person.
Nothing.
No,
Like this. This is nice.
Yeah,
This is nice.
This is
it's
nice.
cozy.
So sans commentaire, Every Monday?
Every Monday,
Monday.
6:30 a.m.
6:30.
Sans Commentaire podcast.
Where?
Maybe 7. Sometimes.
Apple Podcasts.
Did you do one
Spotify,
today?
YouTube. Yes, there was a new one today.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Negative.
I re-listened to last week's. It didn't download on my phone.
Wait, you're on Spotify or on Apple Podcasts?
Spotify.
Both.
Okay.
We're on both.
So
No.
if you listen to
Sans
Apple
Commentaire.
Podcasts, make sure to subscribe.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you don't get the episode at the day that it gets released. Otherwise,
So-
Apple's Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast, Podbean, YouTube. The whole.
I can't wait
Whoa.
to go to work tomorrow. I can't wait to go to work tomorrow. It's my favorite thing. My
I'm
favorite
happy you like it,
moment.
man.
I love it.
Ça,
No, mais
ça fait c'est fun to
It's
walk.
great.
We spoke about it. I'm like, if there's 10 people that listen, 5 people, I don't give a fuck. I like the platform.
Mais c'est vraiment... le monde écoute juste une conversation. Parce que c'est un des premiers podcasts francophones.
Yeah.
Parce qu'il n'y en a pas.
Yeah.
La plupart des podcasts francophones, c'est que c'est des interviews, c'est
Ouais.
genre des concepts. Nous, c'est
Ouais.
juste
Talk.
deux imbéciles
Talk,
qui
yeah.
se parlent, puis c'est fluide. Puis,
Yeah.
puis- parce que je pense que le monde aussi est tanné d'écouter la radio.
There's a
People are
basic-
fed up to hear like radio or the same music. They
Yeah.
just want to hear. And even sont tannés d'écouter des conversations de d'autres personnes parce que ça va tout le temps dans le même sens. Ils font comme, tu sais quoi, on va écouter quelqu'un, deux fuckers qui sont en train de déconner, puis juste voir qu'est-ce que.
Yeah.
C'est quoi leur opinion sur ça,
Yeah.
tu sais.
Yeah, I mean, like radio in Montreal, I mean, they all play the same fucking
Yeah.
music, and
Yeah.
all talk shit is mostly just news, and like,
Ah, it's-
everyone's fed up of that shit.
And it's the same opinion.
C'est ça.
C'est jamais une opinion différente, tu sais. C'est
Yeah.
ça qui est. Ouais.
You know what our podcast has though that nobody else's podcast has. It's opinionated. It's cultured.
It's Sébastien Maniscalco.
And it's not.
Seth Rogen.
It's not Sebastian Maniscalco, but it's.
You have the name drop.
Actually, you know what? I'll even play you a little jingle. It's Mr. Steve's.
Mais c'est fucking bon.
Man's ethnic song of the week.
C'est-tu Hyman Ethnic Song?
Hype man, not hype, not bust. Y a pas de.
No, that's after hours.
C'est-tu toi qui fais la musique?
No,
No.
our good friend Dom Carbone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Il
shit.
fait no jingle, so if
Yeah.
you need to hit up
En
somebody.
passant, ils ont la meilleure musique d'intro de tous les podcasts de l'humanité. You know how much I fucking love
You
that
like
song.
the intro?
Your intro song.
He killed it.
When you guys first
we'll
sent
play
it
it
to
after.
me,
est débile.
I think he
mon
made it
frère.
in
Je vais
like
faire
10
écouter
minutes.
après. It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
yeah, when you
Sick.
first sent it to it, I was like, oh my god, this shit is hitting.
He wants to remix it. He wants to do like a kind of like a little funky hip hop kind of thing to it too.
Go for it, but
Yeah.
this is fucking pure and
Yeah.
perfect. Fuck,
So
hell,
what's the deal this week?
All right. So normally I like to kind of jump around the world, but special exception today. I have to go back to Serbia with our good friend. And actually, I shouldn't say that because I just discovered him last week, and I was like, "What the fuck? This is awesome!" It's Mile Kitic with Svi Sutu.
Oh, nice fade out, Steve.
Thank you.
Holy
Nice
shit.
fade out.
Yo, c'est fucking bon, man.
What's this song about?
So,
Holy shit,
I got
that's a
I got
remix.
excited there.
Back from the dead.
Oh,
Yo,
c'est
sérieux,
c'est arménien, cette
Ça, c'est arménien,
chanson-là.
c'est... C'est ah oui, c'est
Oui.
écrit, c'est écrit Tiger King Nyan Nyan. Fait que c'est Tiger King mais en arménien. Check
Yeah,
this,
that was 2 weeks
tabarnak.
ago. But this song here, okay, it's very interesting. And by interesting, I mean it's like most songs I play on this. It's about the betrayal of love,
So an underlying
No,
theme
wow.
of all these fucking songs.
right? Yeah, there's
about the
a lot of heartbroken
Yeah,
people out in
Steve
Serbia
has
and the
a
world.
late night radio voice.
J'adore
Yeah.
sa voix.
Hello, everybody.
Oh yeah, listen to that.
So what's going on here is this guy, you know, he's kind of like doing his shit, but this girl broke his heart. He has his birthdays coming up. He doesn't celebrate because she's not there. He's like, whatever. And when he's at the parties, like, he's dead inside because where is she? Look, check it. You're not. I'm here. Everybody's here, and you are not. You are not. You are not.
You are not.
But he's doing as if she is. He's like putting on a face for everybody. Like, oh, he's looking like he has a good time, but it hurts. It hurts, man.
Steve knows about that.
Like, if you see the album cover, I mean, he's just like kind of chilling by a pool, and he's like, for some reason, it looks like it's in a room, but I'm gonna go past that. and he's just there, man. He's just like living as best he can, but he can't go on like that. He needs to talk to her.
I feel like crying.
Tonight's the night that Emile had himself.
Send me the song, please.
Thank you, Steve. That was very
ethnic of
very
you.
astute observation.
Tu fais ça
Analysis.
à chaque épisode, tu mets une nouvelle tune puis t'expliques c'est quoi.
Ouais.
Oh, so il n'y a
Yeah.
pas eu
C'est
d'intro.
fucking
C'est que Steve est italien, OK? Mais Steve, in a past life, vient de soit la Bulgarie, soit la Tchécoslovaquie.
C'est
Yeah.
ok,
Il est obsédé par l'Europe de
Yeah.
l'Est.
c'est pas vrai.
Ouais,
He's
puis
the
c'est
last-
l'homme le plus cultivé du Québec.
Ça va avant.
Ouais. Il va te nommer des bands bulgares ou des bands fucking, pas tchèques, latviens, comme des trucs qui ont aucun rapport. And he's the most cultured man.
In some circles, he's known as the last Yugoslavian.
It's true.
Puis pourquoi l'Europe de l'Est?
Ah, c'est juste du fun. Mais même partout, j'aime la musique espagnole, arabe, perse.
Ok.
Like, throw that shit to me.
Ok, but
Yeah.
you like fait que- mais est-ce que tu connais un peu l'histoire, tu sais, comme la Bulgarie, la Roumanie, you know all those stuff, or more
Well,
like
I know I try to look as much as I can because I don't know, it's interesting. There's so much to the world. Fuck, might as well learn what you can, eat what you can, do what you
Eat
can,
what you
Eat
can.
what
see what you
can.
can.
Yeah, can't wait to eat that puss.
So, guys, before we let you go, it's Sans Commentaire every Monday.
Yes.
Available ever. And tous les mercredis.
Au 450 Comedy Club, au Poutine Bar, 47,50 boulevard Sainte-Rose, $12 plus une bière. Il va y avoir une représentation à 7h30, une à 9h30. On a 4 humoristes tout le temps, 4 nouveaux. Il y en a qui font des galas, il y en a qui font aussi, mais ils s'en calissent.
You could have taken your time with that one.
Puis tu sais pas qui est sur
On
le...
sait jamais.
You never know.
C'est jamais. Puis si vous voulez réserver, textez au 514-886-7907. Je répète, 514-886-7907. Ici, Jacob Ospian.
That's your personal number? That's your burner phone?
That's my girlfriend's number.
Okay. You guys are good, Emile? You had a good time?
All good. Fantastic.
You're good?
Always nice
Jacob,
to see you.
take care.
Yo,
Yo,
j'ai
Missed you guys.
adoré pour une première fois. C'était insane.
Missed you guys.
Vraiment.
you guys are amazing. Hype Man Steve. You know Hype Man Steve. Hype Man Steve?
Hey, I'm here.
You're good?
Well, I don't know if I'd say good. But
All right. Chef Tom?
I'm great. I'm very grateful that I finally
Very
got to meet these two from this awesome podcast.
Sans Commentaire.
Finally
Merci
got
encore
to
pour
meet.
l'accueil.
I'd never seen them before in my life there, but you know.
So thank you
Sérieux,
guys.
merci pour l'accueil
Thank
aussi,
you for
même
the invite.
chez vous, c'est insane. J'adore tes parents.
Malade.
Ils sont malades. Yo, ton père, c'est un vrai don. Il est arrivé ici. Cigare. Il m'a regardé, il savait. Il m'a regardé, puis j'ai fait, c'est quoi ton nom? Il a dit Hermano. J'ai fait, oh shit, Hermano. Puis il a fait, Hermano. J'étais comme, my balls.
il a dit avec ses couilles.
Yeah.
Yo, il y avait une confidence de fou. Man. J'adorais.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes this week's episode of Snobcast. See you next week.